Well, hello everybody. It is Thursday, October 20th, and it is time for my very last double-digit randomizer stream, randomizer number 99. My 99th stream of Randomized Legendary. Couldn't be better. Next week is number 100. I'm going to be doing something a little special for that one, and I'll have more details on that next week, but that is nuts. And not only do we have number 99 today, but we have the results of Epic Exodus Ruins the Perfect Wedding, and later I want to hear how you think everybody did on that one. Tomorrow we've got a Chaos Mode stream where you can bring your channel points and affect the game as I'm playing it, mess up the game, help me, hurt me, whatever you want to do. It lives up to its name, it's Chaos. That is tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific. The week 2 of the tournament is ending at midnight Pacific time tonight, so if you have not submitted your entries, make sure that you get those in. If you have to drop out of the tournament, that's totally fine. Please let me know ahead of time so I can close those pods if everybody else is done. And I think that's all the stuff I got to talk about today, so we can jump right into the Randomizer League this week. So, by the way, welcome. Thank you all for being here. How do you think this one went? I saw a lot of very low fun level scores, and that might be a good indicator as to how this went for you. Epic Exodus is difficult on a good day, and the rest of the setup didn't really help. So what do you think the win rate was, and what do you think the overall like value was for this week's setups combined? I'd love to hear from you guys, because I don't think it was very high. I didn't even think it was very high before I looked at it, and the results might surprise you, it might not, I don't know. So a 3-ish rating, it's mid-range, and then 10% win rate. That is pretty low, but respectable there. That makes sense. Pretty good. If anybody else has a guess, I can show you. Otherwise, I can just jump right into it and show you how it went. Is there anything else I need to talk about? I don't think so. Some people win. Not everybody wins every time, but it happens. 2 fun 15% win rate, says Karg. Very interesting. By the way, because you're going to want to bring your channel points, I know a lot of you have been storing up channel points for a while. Today is your last day to get channel points before the chaos happens. So you can, by the way, I don't mention this that often, but the way you can get extra channel points is by collecting them throughout the stream, by showing up to consecutive streams. If you are a Twitch subscriber, you get more channel points. You get a multiplier on that. If you participate in a raid at the end of a stream, you get a few more channel points than if you didn't. So all that stuff gives you points. All right, let's go ahead and go over the results of Epic Exodus Ruins the Perfect Wedding. Here is what it was. It was, all right, 15% win rate. So Card got it exactly. And then the fun level was 2.5. That makes it near impossible. And 2.5 fun level means it was a bad setup. There's no way around it. It was not a good setup. It was a bad setup. And not recommended to play if you see this later. But the league participants were troopers, and they did it anyway. Let's go ahead and see what our entries look like. Not a ton of entries this week, and I can't say I blame you. But let's go ahead and see what happens here. All right, starting with our top 10. I'm going to read a lot of quotes today, too. All right, so number 10 is Flip Flop Maniac with 16.5, right above Blushing Aether Silver Fox. Flip Flop said, kept the city clean for most of the game, but trying to work out how to generate enough attack and recruit to actually touch Epic Exodus was another matter. Very much so. Let's keep going. 9th place is Leopold. How do you pronounce that? Leopold Dills. I think this is the first time Leopold Dills participated in the league, so welcome to the league. I'm sorry this was your first game. With 17.5 total ranked points. 8th place is Ant Dude with 19.5 total points. And 7th place is Montax with 20 total ranked points. Here we go. 6th place is Red John with 21 total ranked points, who said, does anyone fight endless armies of Hydra? And the answer is, some people, sometimes. I can speak for myself. It's a very big sometimes there. 5th place is Caprivi with 21.5 ranked points. By the way, nobody has won yet. You can tell by the low win rate that not a lot of people did. We'll see if the top 3 have any people who didn't win. 4th place is Adrian Miller, also with not a win, 27.5 total ranked points. 3rd place is also not a win, but Baby Breloom, the turns went on for a long time, 44 turns. 4th place in turns there, and 4th in points per turn. If the last scheme hadn't emptied the wedding deck, I'd have made the final blow that turn. One side focused on Hulk, while the other side built up Nick Fury and Warpath. Crystal actually provided a ton of power to that side too. The very last card was the scheme twist that ended it and left me wishing for just one more turn. But it got you 3rd place without having to win the game. Do we have some winners? 2nd place is Avatarish with our first win for this setup, and not easy. 2nd place in turns, 3rd place in points per turn. and 37 total rank points. Not necessarily. Sometimes it's the right decision. An avatar said, I managed to assemble the perfect 7 recruit, 18 attack deck in hand. That'll do it. Unfortunately, the big +3 per Hydra never showed up, and I was on the next Twisted's last mode, so had to end it. Got you second place. And then first place here goes to Ollie and Kylie, who also managed to squeak out a win here. I say squeak out, but they did this in 29 total turns. 10 turns fewer than the second place there. 40 total rank points for them. And with the resub, a nice round number, I'd say. So as Ollie has resubbed for a total of 20 months, thank you so much for the sub. Ollie, here's Ollie and Kyla's comment on setup B. Kyla grabbed all but the blue Iron Man cards with a splash of the Tech Fury cards. Ollie had a mix of Warpath, Hulk, and Gambit. Kyla definitely hit the hardest. This was not... The thing about this setup is that a lot of setups are luck-based, and this was no exception. There's a lot of luck involved in here. But Exodus, if you work for it, you plan for it, you might be able to pull it off. And I tried. I couldn't get there. And you'll see. Here we go. 15th place. Let's go up to 10th. Setup B, the Rolling Meeple says, I don't see how this setup is... setup A, sorry. I don't see how this setup is possible. You can't generate enough recruit to shadow the Mastermind and can't generate the attack to fight him straight up. I hate setups that you actually have 0 chance of winning. Let's see if that's true, and nobody won, but it's not easy. I'll give you that. All right, 10th place goes to Dre 2.0 with 27.5 total rank points. 9th place is Mikey Gell, 28 total rank points. 8th place off the cuff with 29 points, who said, well, Miles and Elsa married, but it was a miserable wedding. Yeah, you could say that. 7th place was Bletching Aether and Silver Fox, 29.5 total rank points. 6th place, Adrian Miller, 33.5 total rank points. 5th place goes to a preview with 36.5 total rank points. Nobody has won setup A yet, so mirroring the bottom of setup B. 4th place is myself. I got 37 points. I still didn't win, but I got first place with no escapes, but my 5th in points and 4th in turns puts me up there, just outside of the top 3. Let's go ahead and see who the top 3 are. 3rd place, again, is a 3rd place without winning. Red John, 39 total rank points. Once he got that 5th immortality, I couldn't hit him. It was too hard to get 7 recruit and 18 attack on a single turn. I feel you. That was my struggle. But did the top 2 have better luck? They might be names you recognize. I'm getting deja vu. 2nd place is Avatarish with 51 total rank points. 2nd in turns, 2nd in points per turn, and no escapes. Puts him up there. And, of course, the win that most everybody, including myself, did not get. Wow. So Wolf Out is MVP. It got me an early Angels rare, and then Bruce's rare. I thinned the deck, then kept hoping for the magical 718 while Elsa patrolled all the sewers. Backfired only once. Test pilot hyperspeeded for both rares. Amy was welcome twice. That's unfortunate. On the last turn, I was actually short 1 attack to win, so I shattered tempo I was saving for Just Indication to Oblivion and drew enough attack to win. That's awesome. Honorable mentions, Howl at the Moon to set multi-talented. This went way better than I expected, I bet. So thank you for all the comments there. I love reading about how those games went. And then first place, the only other winner of this entire week, winners, Ollie and Kyla again with 53 total rank points. Only 2 points separated the top 2 here. Looks like they got first across the board. Let's hear how. Ollie's Danger Sense really helped us plan our turns, which was pivotal in the end game. Kyla played mostly green with Hulk, Wolfsbane, and Angel Noir investigating through his deck. Challenging setup. Yeah, the Danger Sense will do it. Speaking of Kyla, by the way, thank you so much for the Prime sub, Kyla. And the Purple Heart, 18 months. I do appreciate that. Both of you guys, thank you so much. And yeah, that was setup A and B, but it was a ranked bad setup, and I hope none of you ever have to play this setup again, although we may face Epic Exodus again. I do not know when, but it could happen. All right, let's put this all behind us. All right, Drufus has resubscribed. I think you're due for some Cosmic Cube. Thank you. Drufus has started a hype train just as I'm about to go over the new setup. Thank you so much, Drufus, for the tier 1 sub. 22 months for Drufus. That's amazing. All right, on our 99 stream. We started the train. Keep the train going if you like. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and check out what we're going to get today. I think I haven't won the past 3 setups, so the last 3 Masterminds are still in the rotation. We got Schemes back in. We could get the Wedding again. Who knows? Who knows what happens? What do you think? Yes. All right, what do you guys think is going to show up today? Who and what and how and why? We have all the expansions all the way up to Black Widow today. Could be literally anything. I still want to see the Ancient One. I wish we could see some Black Widow. Could be interesting. Could be terrifying. Crystal, I hope you guys had fun with Crystal in setup B. She's one of my favorite hero sets in all of Legendary. I hope we see her again. So Black Widow would be nice. I'd love another shot at getting Unleash from Undercover right. It took me some practice. Hey, D20 Woodworking, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Thank you, thank you. By the way, D20 Woodworking, check them out. They stream Marvel Champions. If you like the Marvel Champions LCG, I've rated them a couple of times, and they have an awesome setup. So check them out if you want to watch some more Champions content. Killmonger would be cool. I think Killmonger is not the hardest mastermind. Even on his epic side, he's doable because you can incrementally wound him over time. Challenging, but easier than a lot of the masterminds still in the rotation, so I'd love to see that. That's okay, Ollie, for being behind on those spreadsheet. I can update that when, you know, things line up for me. Hey, Adrian Miller has resubscribed, who just says, hey, thank you so much for the Prime sub, 50 months for Adrian, and keeping that hype train going. A hype train is when people do a lot of subscriptions and bits over and over and over in a short amount of time, and then a meter builds up, and then once the hype train gets to a certain level, everybody gets some emotes for it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad you could make it. So these are my randomizer streams where I'm going to randomize a game on the spot and build it, and this is number 99. So let me go ahead and get my boxes open, because I don't know why they're not open yet. I have to grab the cards as I find out what's happening. And let me pop the predictions up real quick. Gonna start a new prediction for you, and as soon as I do, I will start randomize the setup. I know how to do things around here. Okay, predictions are on the hype train. I don't know what's happening. Did it stop? Is this going? I can't tell. But let's keep going. Here we go. Randomizing. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's epic, but Dormammu's not the toughest. This scheme is interesting. We got some Black Panther with Okoye, but without Psylord, I don't know about this scheme. We got some villains. It's epic. Dormammu breaches parallel dimensions. Let's get at it. Here we go. Dormammu. So I got top of deck stuff. Do I have anything in the hero deck that can help with top of deck? Should be interesting. And then we got Annihilation. We got some new expansions here. Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Annihilation. It is a pain to set up, but I have the power of the zoom out camera today, so it should be just the tiniest bit easier for me. And I've played this on stream before, so I found out a nice way to do it with dice if that's what I need to do. But that's okay. Let's try to eliminate this stuff. There's off the cuff with the epic alarm, who I'm sure has set off, who has set an actual physical alarm in his house that says epic, epic, epic when there's an epic. Or I don't know where you are, but wherever you are, I'm sure it's shouting epic at you. And I'm so sorry for that. All right, Lords of the Netherworld and Spider Friends, who are not always led by anybody, so we don't see them that often. So it's nice to see those groups that aren't always led. Spiders. I got a spider in the hero deck and a spider's in the villain deck. And spider infected, again, 8 henchmen. The spiders have snuck into this Dormammu setup. And let's grab our heroes. Proxima. Oh, all 5 different teams. That means they're all over my storage. I like it when the teams are together, when they're the same teams, because I don't have to go that far to get them. Okay, we got Proxima Midnight, who is fun. We got General Okoye, who is a fun hero from Black Panther. She's got a little bit of a officer wound engine. We got Symbiote Spidey, who I don't know how he's going to fit into all this. How many appearances for Proxima? Anybody have no guess on the top of their head? I can look. And Symbiote Spider-Man is right here, followed by Carnage. He's not a Spidey. He's related. Venomverse. And ending with 6 feels right. And then Hercules. We've got some bystandery things. The only Avenger. The lone Avenger. All right. There we go. Let's get everything ready. Make sure I have the mastermind and scheme together. You have, I don't know, 7 minutes left on the predictions. So put those together. We got to get the epic side of Dormammu ready. Here he is. I do not have the awesome Dormammu promo from Gen Con, but I wouldn't be able to use it anyway because it's epic. It's not epic, but it does look cool. Okay. And villain deck time. We got Lords, Spideys, Spider Infected. The scheme, I'll hide this for a second. The scheme has 4 extra bystanders in the villain deck, and then we have to do a special thing with the villain deck. So we're going to shuffle it. We'll deal it in a second. So that means 6 total bystanders because it's 4 extra ones. Okay. we've got 5 strikes, of course. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 twists. 6 bystanders. Face down. I think the hype train just ended. For some reason, yeah, we got level 2 hype train finished. Thank you guys so much for helping that go, and enjoy the emotes if you got any. Very kind of you guys. Okay, so villain deck. 6 twists, 6 piles, that's how I do it. Let's see if this is a good shuffle or a bad shuffle today. Sometimes I want the twist on top, sometimes I don't, but it happens, whether I want it or not. Hey, does anybody know if, let's see, is the next Marvel Studios project all the way to November with Wakanda Forever? I think that's the next thing, so it's a bit of time. But we've had a lot of stuff going on, so I've been enjoying it. By the way, is anybody here playing Marvel Snap? I was playing a bunch of it today. It's really hard to put down, even though I was playing the beta. If you want to see some gameplay on Marvel Snap, friend of the channel, Jay Parnell, streams it. So check out his Twitch channel. I don't know when he's going to stream next, but he did a lot of Magic the Gathering streams, and so he brought his expertise. I saw his level. He was like 60-something, which is very impressive. I'm trying to break out of the 40s. Spider-Man will be weird with this scheme. And we'll cross that web when we come to it. Alright, villain deck is shuffled up. And we have to do something with this later, so we'll come back to that for the additional scheme setup. And hero deck. Let's get this together. Whoop, I flipped that over. I don't know how I'm going to build these hero decks. I think Proxima has a 2 cost. If I want to go Spidey. I forget what the cost of Carnages are. Hercules needs some of those. I think he needs Instinct, maybe Strength. Maybe he might work well with Okoye. Not 100%. Believe it or not, I haven't memorized everything, but as it comes up, I will do my best to deck build, because that's what we're here to do. I'm already thinking about setup B substitutions, because we're using Doctor Strange and Annihilation, 2 very fun and interesting expansions to use for setup B, but none of the heroes are in it, so I'm going to have to substitute everything. And I don't think any of these are analogs for the ancient ones, so I don't think that's going to work. But we'll find out. So you only played a couple of games, Rejon. How are you liking it so far? I'm curious because everybody I've talked to who's picked it up has gotten into it. I haven't really heard of anybody who is like, it's not for me, which is totally fine. I just haven't heard it. Okay. Ooh. Has anybody not played this scheme or doesn't know about this scheme? Because it's weird. It's a weird one. And I was hoping Silo would be here, but he's not. Okay, starting hands. I got Shield on the left, Hydra on the right. Very nice. Well done getting up to 40. I haven't gotten out of 40. I gotten very close to 50, but I can't quite get there. You gotta get your points for chaos. That's the whole point. All right, there are 3 minutes left on this prediction. So let me just peek at it. Oh, it's pretty split. So it's 8-7, plus the points are 48 to 52. So it's pretty even on... Oh, wait, the wins just went up a little bit. Still pretty close. And it's kind of a toss-up right now. I can't say I know either way. It would be nice to get a win because I haven't gotten a win in a while because of all this toughness, but I think I can do this one today. Okay, additional scheme setup. I got to take care of that while we're on the timer. So quick before we do the complete overview. Okay, deal the shuffled villain deck into several dimension decks where the first dimension has 1, next has 2, then 3, then 4. The final dimension might not have enough cards to reach its full number. And, yep, that's how you do this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll arrange this differently. 5, 3, 4, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we have 1 of 7 at the end. I'm pretty sure I did that correctly. Yep, the final dimension. Yep, it's going to be smaller than the other one. So we're going to have to figure out how to display that. So how do I want to do this? Let's do a zoom out quickly and hide the setup just for a moment. Logistics. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just put the dimensions all up here like this. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and I'll mark them. 4. This one has the 5. This one has 6, This one has 7. Let me hide the prediction just for a moment. This one has 8. And this one has 7 as well, slightly off screen. So we're going to offset them a little more. A little bit better than just using the dice system, but you don't exactly know how many are left in here. So I will do that over time. But here are my villain decks. And there's actually, I can put the last one right here where it says villain deck. That would make a lot of sense. Although, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I'm going to be tempted to automatically reveal from there by habit. So I'm not going to do that. All right, I would say that's enough for the setup. And there we're good. Okay, let's go over this thing. See if I've got a shot. And then we'll play it. Here we are. Overview while we have 27 seconds left on the predictions. Here we go. So Epic Dormammu is who we are fighting today. He always leads Lords of the Netherworld. He's got 13 attack. Master Strike. Each player reveals the top card of their deck and discards it if it costs 0. Then each player makes a demonic bargain with Dormammu to discard down to 3 cards. So he makes it easier for his demonic bargains and everybody else's demonic bargains to give out wounds. Carnage with his feasting might help with this. Maybe kind of in a weird roundabout way. Anyway, that's him. And here's the scheme. Breach parallel dimension. So let's read the whole thing, even the part we went over as we set it up right now. Whoops. That's to set up twice. I don't know why that was a thing. Here we go. So 6 twists. Add 4 extra bystanders to the villain deck. You'll shuffle the villain deck into several dimension decks where the first dimension has 1 card, next one has 2 cards, and 3, 4, etc. Special rules. Each turn, you choose which dimension you play a card from. All players have Focus 1 Recruit. Reveal the top card of any dimension and put it on the top or bottom of that deck. If a dimension ever has no cards left, even in the middle of a card ability, it is destroyed. Mark it with a face of wound. Twist. Choose a dimension and play 2 cards from it. It's okay if it only has 1. Evil wins when at least half of the original dimensions are destroyed. So a couple of key points here. Number 1, I cannot forget that focus effect. It is always active. I can always use it. Just thought of something interesting, but I'll come back to that. So again, if the dimension ever has no cards left, even in the middle of the ability, it's destroyed. So I can't draw 2, put 1 back. It's just blown up that way. So common knowledge, I want to go over. I want to go for the ones that have most cards in it. I don't think anything in this villain deck has, or this hero deck has any danger sense or peeking at stuff. That's going to give this an extra challenge there. And the evil wins when at least half the original dimensions are destroyed. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dimensions. So when 5 dimensions are destroyed, I lose. So I'm going to go ahead and just put here dimensions destroyed. Even though you can see it. Can't spell destroyed. And it's out of 5. And then twist is going to be 6. Everything else is accurate. So let's update this right here. All right, that looks good to me. Okay, setup should be uploaded. We should be all good there. Predictions are closed. Looks like 10 people say I can win this. 8 people say I'm going to lose this. And the people who say I'm going to lose are more confident. 53% of the points, but just slightly. So it's going to be some points for somebody, not so many for the other. All right, let's hide everything. Let's begin. How does everything look? I'm going to actually pull the city up just a little bit because it looks a little tilty when I do the close-up. Mats are finicky because they can look this way. Okay, let's place the Mastermind, Epic Dormammu. Put his tactics off to the side. And HQ, here we go. Who am I starting with? I've got Proxima Midnight's uncommon. Okoye's common to my last breath. Another instinct, crowd favorite Hercules. Another instinct, rending claws. And then we got gruesome feast, uncommon Carnage. So Okoye has got the mechanic from Black Panther with the ambush, the heroic ambush. So there's 4 more of these in the hero deck. So I would love to get some instinct. Plus crowd favorite rescues bystanders. So I can see myself building a pretty good instinct deck with Okoye, Hercules, and Carnage. I can also start doing some officer stuff with Okoye, and she can KO wounds. And I'm going to get some wounds in this setup with Demonic Bargain, so I'm going to need to use that. The others, I'm not sure how they're going to fit, but we'll see. All right, everybody ready? Let's do this thing, beginning with turn number... Actually, before I do that, does anybody want to see how many... I just knocked numbers over. I should probably mark how many cards are in these decks. So you know what? I'm going to just offset them vertically just a little bit because we don't have to see the whole thing. And then I'll put counters underneath. Just as a little extra courtesy so you guys know what in the world is going on here. Let's start. So I've got 1. I'll use all the dice I've got. I have 2 in this deck. Yeah, I like this. We've got 3. I love Legendary. It does take a while to set up, especially for visibility. But I don't care. I'm having fun. There are 5 cards in this deck. I got to pick the first one, so it's going to go down in a second. There are 6 cards in this deck. To make it easier, I'm going to use... Oh, I have to use the same color. Got to keep the theme. So we've got 7 in this deck. 8 in this deck, and the last one has 7 as well. So we've gone to 7. All right, does that look okay to everybody? It also helps me because I can easily see what's left in there. And Jolt's making me hydrate before I even start my game, which I will do. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's finally play some Legendary, starting with turn number 1. Okay, so if anything ever says the villain deck, I get to pick, including my draw at the beginning of the turn. Now, quick reminder for myself. Again, every turn I can focus 1 to reveal the top card, put it on the top or bottom. It's like investigate, but you don't get anything, and it's only 1 card. Okay, this is very important to remember. All right, let's pick a deck. I'm gonna pick the one that has the most cards in it. So we're gonna turn this one down to 7 and reveal the top card. It is a Spider Infected. So a Spider Infected enters the city. Ambush. This captures a bystander. Very bystander friendly setup here, and it is the Forklift Driver. Interesting. They can rearrange the HQ, so maybe that'll help me. And then fight the next hero you gain this turn has Wall Crawl, which I also have to not forget. A lot of things to remember here. I'm sure you'll call me out if I forget anything. But I'll do my best to keep my head on straight. I got 4 Recruit. I got 2 Attack. I can't do anything with this 2 Attack. Yeah. I bet it's a lot harder when you forget about that. So I could look at a deck, but it's not super important. It's more important later in the game. But right now what I'm going to do is do a Recruit. Let me look at everything I can take right now, which is as tradition. So we got 2 My Last Breath, Okoye, 2 Attack, and then the hero ability is Instinct. You may draw a card and get +1 attack. If you do, gain a wound. Better when you have your other card that can get rid of wounds. Otherwise, you're just loading up on wounds. I've also got crowd favorite Herc. He's got 2 attack, and then Instinct. Whenever you defeat a villain this turn, rescue a bystander. Now, unlike Psylord, you can't just go putting bystanders into the villain decks. That would be helpful, but I can't do that. We've also got Rending Claws, which I will try my best not to pronounce as Bending Claws, which I've never done before. What are you talking about? 2 attack, Excessive Violence, draw a card. So again, I got to spend 1 more attack that I need to fight something, and I can do all the Excessive Violence cards, effects that I've got out. But no Recruit here that I can get. I'm going to start with Crowd Favorite. I'll get some more Instinct, then on the reshuffle, maybe I'll get some Bystanders. That'll help me out. So we're going to make the left side Instinct focus unless something better comes along. And there is card 2 is a rare. Okoye is rare, 4 attack, and I love how this has the Agents of Wakanda, the first appearance of Gorilla Man, and Khazar in Legendary. It's got Heroes of Wakanda. You may KO a shield hero or a wound from your hand or discard pile to get +2 attack. So now all I want to do is get this card. So maybe some officers are in the cards for me, especially since that later Okoye, if I get her uncommon, she can get rid of the officers. But we'll see. That's it for this side. I mean, I like my chances. I don't think it's as tough as some of the setups I got in a while, but it can still get away from me. All right, see, I almost did this, but not because I didn't put a deck there, I didn't do it. Let's pick, 777. Let's go ahead and pick the one right here. We'll turn it down to 6. Oh, these are not spin down. My other ones are spin down, so that'll be a lot easier. Okay, 6 cards left in this villain deck. It is another Spider Infected. So I got 2. They get a bystander. It is the Rockstar, where you get to rescue a second bystander once you rescue it. Again, I'm going to have 3 more turns where I can't fight Henchmen because I got 4 and 2s. So let's make the most of it. I've got, there's my 4 and 2. It didn't really change much. So I can't take, yeah, it's a lot. So I can't take any of the cards that aren't Instinct here, and I can't fight anything. So what I could do is just I can get an officer or a sidekick, or I could get 4 villain decks worth of deck knowledge, which could set up the next several turns, and I think that might be worth it. I could just check 4 decks right now and set things up. So again, what I can do every turn is all players have focus on recruit, reveal the top card of any dimension, and put it back on the top or bottom of that deck. So let's do that. Let's get a little bit of insight. I'm going to start with the ones that have the most cards on them. So we're going to go right to left. So the right side villain deck, I'm focusing 1. It is a Spider Infected. I'm going to put that on top right there. We'll check the one next to that for one more recruit. It is a Bystander. Good to know. Moving over to... Actually, that's enough for 2 turns. I could take a sidekick now. But I want to keep focusing. I want to get as much knowledge as I can right now. All right. The one that's got 6 left has... Ooh, another Bystander. I'm getting... Oh, there's actually 6 Bystanders in this deck, so I shouldn't be too surprised. But I got 2 right now, and I'll focus the last one, which is going to reveal on this one. Scheme Twist. All right. What does a twist do in this setup? Once again, choose a dimension and play 2 cards from it. I'd like to avoid that. I could tuck it to the bottom right now, or I could do the the enemy thing and leave it on top. I don't really see a huge point to leaving it on top because at least I'll know there's no twist on top there. So let's just tuck it. Because yes, I can do that. I can put it on the top or bottom. Let's put it on the bottom. Tuck in this twist because I fished one out to the bottom of this 6-card stack. There we are. We got 3 revealed. I like this a lot better now. You and I can see what's happening here. Much more clear. Even though it is zoomed out a bit, we have to make some sacrifices, right? I don't know why I'm doing that. It's another 4 and 2. That's how the math works. 2 more turns of 4 and 2. So I'm probably just going to buy myself some time and give the Spider Infected more Bystanders. Since I know that they're there, I can do that for 2 turns. Because I don't have anything to hit. All right. So 4 and 2. Let's play the Lawyer. Let's go ahead and give the Lawyer... Oh, this goes down to 5. To the Spider Infected. They got double the Bystanders now. And we'll do the same next turn. Okay. Let's continue with our Instinct Recruit. Do I want draw a card, get 1 attack to get a wound, or do I want Rending Claws, Excessive Violence, draw a card? I think I want Rending Claws. I'm not quite ready to get wounds. Let's take it for 3. And we got our first divided card. This is a Hercules card. And Amadeus Cho, which might be better for the right-hand side. It's got Manly Dullard, 3 attack. To play this, you must discard a card from your hand, or Boy Genius, draw a card. Again, a card that has draw a card on it is never going to really mess up your deck. So I will end there and do a reshuffle. If I'm lucky, I'll get both Instinct cards together. I think this is a pretty fun setup for number 99. Number 100 is going to be weird. And I hope what I'm planning is going to work. I'm still not 100% confident it's going to work. But I'm going to try. Anybody who is a Bagel Top hero may or may not have gotten a sneak peek as to what I'm going to do. That's Bagel Top hero on coffee.bageltopgames.com. But we'll see if it works. Okay, come on. What's my new hand? Okay, well, that's okay because, I mean, the next hand is probably going to have both instincts. So I got to wait a little longer. I can focus one. I guess I could spend that this turn. That's a good call. Yeah, I might as... I mean, there's no reason not to do it, so I might as well. You know what? I'm just curious. I want to peek at the one that only has 1 in it. So let's spend my 1 recruit before I officially end this turn, even though I already shuffled. So look at the one that was over here. It is a Master Strike over there by itself. And I'll put it back on top. It's the only one there. So I was just curious. I just wanted to know. Maybe not the smartest decision strategically. I just was curious. Okay. So there's 1 Master Strike that I can avoid the entire game pretty much. That's good to know. We got 4 and 2 again. I'm going to keep playing it safe. Take the Bystander from the second to last deck. Give it to the same Spider Infected, who when I hit are going to give me a ton of Bystanders. Nobody needs to be Savior, but this would make them Savior. And another 4 and 2. Hopefully for the last time. Still can't hit anything, but I can take the divided card that I revealed last turn. And that is absolutely what I'm going to do. And then once again, I do have 1 leftover recruit that I can peek at more decks. Let's try to fish out some more twists. Let me check out my deck of 6 here. Spending the 1 reveal. It is a Master Strike. I will tuck that Master Strike. Now, I can't demarcate that. That's not really in the rules. I'm just going to have to remember that I tucked a strike, tucked a twist. Wait, did I play 1 or did I just tuck 1? How many? Still 6, right? Yeah, with the strike on the bottom. Now, hey, if you guys were doing this and I put them back face down, but because you're supposed to know what you put on the bottom, is there an argument for actually playing those cards face up on the bottom of the deck? I don't think there is, but I could see why people would say that. Because once it's in the deck, it's part of the deck. You just have to kind of remember. Okay. I don't think so either. I could honor the argument. I don't know if it's specifically, explicitly written out somewhere. It might be. But no. On the top, sure. Because you revealed it already. Always something about this game that makes me have questions, but in a good way. Doesn't get stale that way. Okay, we've got another 4 and 2 on turn 5, which I looked at before, but I wanted to avoid. Okay. Let's go with the one where we tucked. Down to 5 over here. I could use the spider. In fact, I'm going to save that. Oh, it was another strike. I couldn't avoid that one. I tucked one, but there was another strike in that deck. All right, each player reveals the top card of their deck and discards it if it costs 0. Let's do that first. Top card of each deck. All right, so Hercules stays, but unfortunately, I'm going to fail the bargain, or not fail it, but you know what it means. I discard the Trooper on the left. Then each player makes a demonic bargain with Dormammu to discard down to 3 cards. So all I do is discard the top card of my deck. Left side got it. Ooh, both sides are going to get the wound. So I discard the crowd favorite, both side Hercules. Crowd favorite on the left, and then on the right is another Hercules. So Hercules is really messing me up with these bargains. So neither one costs 0. So each side gets a wound, and then I have to discard down to 3 cards. Here we go. So 2 wounds go out. 1 on each side. Hey, rules people in chat. Am I doing this in the correct order? Just in case it would matter. Discard for the bargain. Put the wound in my discard pile. Then discard cards down to 3. Or is it finish this card effect, which is discard down to 3 cards, and then put the wound there? I think the first way is the way I would do it. It's not exactly to interrupt, because getting the wounds is part of the bargain. He's not great at bargaining. That's actually perfect theme. Well, I can't fight anything for 2 troopers, so I might as well get rid of my troopers and the agent on the left. Right-hand side's got 4 and 2, same thing, so I'm going to get rid of the 2 soldiers and the operative on the right. I can't get away from these 4 and 2s. Okay, I think I did all that correctly, so we're done there. Thanks, Epic Dormammu. 3 recruit. This is what I have left, and I will take the other instinct because I'm trying to do a thing. So, to my last breath, just loading up on attack, which doesn't help me get Okoye's rare, but I'll do it. Okay, that's the card I need. So, Lead the Door Malage is a great card because this is the one where you can gain a shield officer and then strength. Instead, you make KO a shield officer or wound from your hand, or discard a pile to get +2 attack. This tells me I'm going to need some more recruit to get this. Plus, I could probably take Prince of Power to trigger the strength, get some more KOs, and get 3 recruit. So I think with the 3 attack cards that I've recruited, I might need to get an officer soon. Let's see what I'm left with. Yeah, I have 4 recruit here, so that is enough for Lead the Door Malage, which is cool, but it's not going to give me more recruit. But I do want that card. Okay, we're left with 3 recruit. I'm going to once again play it safe by taking the Spider Infected from the rightmost pile and putting that into the city. They're going to capture a wound, and the count goes down to 6. And I really wish, again, I found some awesome spin down D10s. But if anybody finds spin down D12s, looking for those still. Okay, 3 recruit. Nothing I can take here. I could focus 3 because I don't have any knowledge, or I could take a sidekick, an officer, I mean, or I could do both. Let's do 1 focus and then a sidekick. So 1 focus first. Let's go with this pile. This pile still has 6 in it. So the top card of pile 6, or dimension 6, is Mindless Ones. If they come in, they capture the rightmost hero in the HQ that costs 4 or less. Oh, they're going to take Okoye. I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to... I'll leave them there. But I won't play that card next turn. I think that's what I want to do. There is a better time to play them. Okay, I have 2 left. Let's, instead of focusing, let's get a sidekick. It's a standard. And there. Okay, because I had to discard the 1 Hercules card I got. So that's my new hand. Yeah, I have I need to recruit more. And this side can. I've got 4 recruit coming up. I'm so sick of these 4 and 2s, though. All right. I forget just how many mindless ones are in this group. I think there's 2. Or maybe there's 1. I honestly don't remember. Let's go a little crazy. Let's take one from the 3 stack. I don't know what's in there, but I want to see. It's a Master Strike. Of course, I had to fish out the Master Strike. So much variation, so many alternate timelines with this one. Once again, each player reveals the top card of their deck and discards it if it costs 0. Then each player makes a demonic bargain with Dormammu to discard down to 3 cards. Super nerf. Okay, so left-hand side has no deck, so I got to do a reshuffle. I mean, at least maybe I'm getting him out of the way. That could be a good thing. Okay, top card, the left-hand side. We'll do it one at a time this time. Make it a little easier to not mess up. Not that I did, but... All right, top card is Agent, so good. I don't get a wound on the left. Right-hand side also has no deck, so I'm going to shuffle the discard pile. Both sides have to make a... The demonic bargain goes through. It's not a very fair bargain. The right-hand side's got... okay, no wounds either side. That's good. And each side discards down to 3. You discard first, then make the bargain. Yes. Oh, you're totally right. I don't know why I said that was the bargain. Probably because it's part of it. He's like, you know what? I'll let you discard one, then we'll bargain. Okay, here's the bargain. Okay, so left side fails, right side succeeds on that. It's just weird. All right, so 1 wound does go out. And it's a grievous one, which is amazing. Right side gets no wound. And then discard 3. Or down to 3, so I do discard 3 if I have 6 cards. Well, if I keep my 2 attack cards, I can actually fight a Spider Infected, which seems like a smart move, and I can also focus, so let me get rid of my 3. Although now I can't get Okoye. I changed my mind. I'm going to get Okoye. No, I can't get Okoye anyway. I'm going to have to discard down to 3, so forget it. Back to plan A. Discard my 3 agents. Right-hand side. I also got a 4 and 2. Let's do 2 soldiers and an operative. On the right. Okay, now, I'm not going to use any excessive violence, but I'm going to play 3 attack, 1 recruit. Let's fight the one with the most bystanders, the one right here in the bank. So here we go. The next hero I gain this turn is Wall Crawl. Unfortunately, I'm not gaining anybody this turn unless a bystander does it, which could happen. So let's start. I got the Rockstar first. Rockstar is when you rescue this bystander, rescue another bystander. So I'm going to rescue a standard one on the bottom here. It doesn't really matter, though. I got the Lawyer. I don't think I have many cards that have a lot of rules text. So top 3 cards in my deck. None of them have any rules text, so none of them get drawn. The rest go back in any order. It doesn't matter. Let's go with the agent on top. Well, probably I should have waited to fight the Lawyer, or rescue the Lawyer, and then 2 more bystanders. Okay. That was fun. I've got 1 recruit. Let's do a focus. Let's check out the deck to the right of the mindless ones. That's going to reveal a Spider Infected. Let's leave them right on top. We'll probably put them in the city next. Could have done a nice wall crawl this turn. Yeah, a little. We're getting all the strikes out of the way. Then I can build the deck, hopefully in time, because there's going to be more bargains. I'm getting my deck set up with a lot of wounds and starter cards remaining to succeed on these Lords of the Netherworld bargains. Okay, let's put those Spider Infected in because it's a known thing. The enemies you know. All right, move it down. Another one goes in. They're going to capture the Comic Shopkeeper, which would be fun because if I fight the Spider Infected, I'll get a wall crawl, and I can wall crawl whatever the Comic Shopkeeper reveals if it's something I can take and if I give it to myself. Love those little combos with the bystanders like that. All right, 3 recruit. Wow, an expensive HQ. I'm going to go ahead and get an officer because I can sense that I'm in big trouble with the HQ right now. What I do, you know what? I'm afraid to get that forklift driver because I really want the rare Okoye. I'll never see it again. So I'm going to save it. I'll go with a, okay, standard officer on the right because I really do need that, which means it's going to be a blind pick. Unless I want to give the mindless ones a chance to see the light, but I don't think I'm going to let them do that. Okay, we've got 4 attack, roughly. Oh, no, exactly. Let's go with the far deck that's got 6. It is optional, but I want to use it at some point because it's a nice refresh. So I'd hate to waste it completely. You know? Okay, turn 9. Scheme Twist. Blind Pull. Sometimes that happens. It is the first twist, right, of the game. Okay, so let's turn this one down to 5. Choose a dimension and play 2 cards from it. Let's pick one of the 5s. Let's go with the 5 right smack dab in the middle. See if we get lucky. I could end up with an unfortunate Scheme Twist chain. So let me just grab 2 first, put these back, and turn it down to 3 before I reveal them. Just so I don't forget. Okay, first card is Moon Knight. Second card is Spider Infected. So I got a full city. Hey, there's Moon Knight, but not in the way he was going to help me. So Moon Knight comes in. His fight effect is KO one of your heroes. Then if you fought him on the rooftops, KO another one of your heroes. That's interesting because in Marvel Snap, he discards 2 heroes. 2 cards. Coincidence? And then another Spider Infected comes in. And they get a undercover agent. All right. Well, I can at least fight Moon Knight this turn. Or any of the Spider Infected. Let's see what I want to do. I got 4 attack. Let's read it again so I can KO one of my agents. And then he's not on the rooftops. Well, kind of. I mean, I kept choosing to reveal and play them. I'm pretty sure I tucked a couple of cards that revealed Henchmen later. So a little less lucky than if it was a just regular villain deck. But I did see a lot of them, which is nice. And some bystanders, so I did get lucky there. Do I dare and wait to fight Moon Knight on the rooftops? Get the double KO? If I don't, I can fight a Spider Infected. I can get 3 recruit, but I have nothing here to wall crawl. I could wall crawl an officer, which might help me get something good. I would just need 3 more to get Prince of Power, and that could set me up for more recruits. So how many? I have 3 agents here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 2 troopers here. I got 1, 2. Okay. I've got 2. That is a way to get 1 free one. I can get 2 free officers that way. So yeah, the undercover agent is here. That would give me 2 officers on the 1 on the top of my deck. I get 2 officers total, so I could shuffle into 1. But I don't think I want to fight Moon Knight is the point. There's too much good stuff, and I don't have a lot of agents, and I might KO them later, so I could reset the HQ, which I don't want to do. Comic Shopkeeper could give me a wall crawl of something decent. I think I do want to go for those officers. So let's do it. Down to 1 attack. Fight the Spider Infected in the sewers. Okay, next turn again has Wall Crawl, which is going to be the officer from Undercover Agent. A player of your choice gains the shield officer. It's going to be and it's a special one too, and it's a strength one. So GW Bridge Wall Crawls to the top of my deck, which probably looks very funny if you can visualize it. I got 3 more recruit. And I'm going to go with my plan. I could start peeking at decks, but I need to get a second officer that might show up on the reshuffle. And this one does not Wall Crawl. But I did Wall Crawl a special one. Okay, let's see what I'm left with. I knew there was a wound in my deck. I knew there was a trooper. I guessed it was a wound. Okay, no recruit here except for the officer. I can discard the wound to draw a card with bridge, which is okay. If I get 4, I'm going to be fine. If I get 5, I'll be happy. If I get 7 somehow with the other officer, I'll be ecstatic. So let's see what happens. 3 more. That's not recruit. That's recruit. That's not recruit. So I have at least 3, maybe a little more, but I probably won't get to... I could get to 5, probably not. Might get to 4. Unless Dormammu does some more mean stuff. Okay, the mindless ones are still going to steal Okoye, so I still don't want to put them in. So let's go with the second to last deck that has 5. It is Spider-Man, which is the following. Spider-Man, we don't face him a lot. Alright, his fight effect is reveal the top card of the villain deck. If the card is worth 2 VP or less, play it. If you play a card from the villain deck this way, put Spider-Man back on top of the villain deck. Decent with this setup because I can have some knowledge that the top card of the villain deck does not cost 2 or less. I can reveal any card I want. So I'm going to have to focus to expose somebody else so he doesn't come back. Unless I want to put him back. But I don't. I don't know why I would. He gives bindings. I do not want that to be the thing. Okay, so Hercules, discard a card to play this or draw a card. I can easily discard the wound, But let's play the sidekick first to see what I get. Okay, I only have 1 card in my deck, though. Do I want to recruit first? 3 recruit. Nothing here I can get, so I'm going to have to shuffle. Unless I want to, if I want to draw with Boy Genius first, I could get up to 4, but I don't want anything there. I want the 5 or 6. So let's play the sidekick. Okay, 1, that's a soldier, and a reshuffle. I might fight something over here so I can let Moon Knight go into the rooftops and leave him there so I can fight him there for the extra KO. 2. All right, I got 2 soldiers. All right. So with Hercules, I could get 5 attack. So what I could do is play with my 3 recruit. I could focus and fish for a card that's not going to put Spider-Man back, and I could take out Spider-Man and a Spider Infected, clearing up 2 spots. That's going to make it a longer time until Moon Knight can get to the rooftops, though. But at least I'll have cleared the city of 2 things. If I don't do that, I'd probably just get an officer with my 3 recruit. So let's fish. Let's focus for fish. Let's fish focus. I could also draw with Boy Genius, but I'd rather do the guaranteed fight. All right, play my 3 operatives. I have 3 recruit. Let's focus. Let's start with the one that's got 5, the one that has the most on the end. That's going to reveal a scheme twist. I will tuck that twist. No thanks. I'm going to reveal from that deck again. It is Satanish, who when he comes in... Okay, he might gain some stuff, might do some bargains. I don't really mind putting him in the city that much. But also, he's one that's going to help with Spider-Man. So I revealed one that has VP of 4, so I can fight Spider-Man now safely. So before I play the last one, let's do the thing. So, to attack for my soldiers, we'll play Manly Dullard, which requires you to discard a card from your hand. That's going to be my wound, up to 5. Now we can fight Spider-Man for 2. Again, reveal the top card of the villain deck, which is any deck. I reveal Satanish, who has a VP value of 4. If it's worth 2 or less, play it. I'm not playing it. It's not, so he just is defeated. That's a nice little roundabout there. I guess Spidey doesn't do so well with multiple dimensions, even though that's kind of his thing sometimes. Okay, I can gain a hero to the top of my deck, maybe with Comet Shopkeeper. I can rearrange the HQ, but I'm so close to getting some good stuff. I'm tempted because it's expensive. But I don't quite want to do that yet, so... Or I can get the plain one. Let's go for the Comic Shopkeeper. Let's see if I get something lucky and I can wall crawl it. All right, Spider Infected again. Next hero I gained this turn has wall crawl. And I got the Comic Shopkeeper, top 3 of the hero deck. There we go. Okay, the player of your choice gains one that costs 3 or less. If I gain it, it goes to the top of my deck. If I even have one that costs 3 or less. Oh my goodness. Proxima Midnight's rare is there. Oh yeah, it would be very hectic. Alright, so I've got Proxima Midnight's rare that's just 1 recruit and attack. No rules tax. Works great for her other stuff. If I gain it, it goes to the top of my deck. I'll gain it. Beggars can't be choosers, so I will gain Proxima. I'll put it to the top of my deck because of the wall crawl. Supernova Spear is very good, but boy am I short on recruit. So I think I'm going to put Prince of Power on top first because I think I'm that far away from getting a rare. But now that I know it's there. It's 2 cards down. Okay, I've cleared 2 spots in the city. I have 1 recruit left, so I might as well focus. Let's peek at the deck of 4 right here. It's Firestar, who 5 attack, fight, reveal the top card of your deck. If it has a recruit icon, KO it. Escape, she KOs maybe some good stuff. So I'll put her back on top. I'd rather have the villains on top than Twist, you know? If I can save the Twist for the end, perfect. I still might do a blind pull next turn. Well, I don't have to, actually. I can do a villain. I might put Satanish in. Ooh, look at that recruit. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can pick up the other I guess I'm building a Proxima deck on the right. Unbeknownst to me. No dimensions destroyed yet. Do I go with a blind pick or do I put something specific? I think I'm going to put Firestar into the city. Let's put Firestar into the city. Alright, once again, her fight effect is, it might KO a recruit card from the top of my deck. I can combine that with Wall Crawl to do something on purpose, but we'll see. Okay, let's see how much recruit I can get. Let's start with a GW Bridge. I will play it to recruit, I will discard my wound to draw a new card. It is going to be another agent. Okay, that's 4 total recruit. That's going to get me what I want. And I can also wall crawl it if I do this right. I got 4 recruit here, and I've got 4 attack, and I can also excessive violence a spider infected. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to fight the spider infected with excessive violence by spending, I have 4 attack. By fighting with 4, we'll draw an extra card after that, and we'll see if we get 5 recruit, in which case I'll take Prince of Power. If not, I will take Lead the Dormammu. So, spider infected, let's fight it for 4. That's excessive violence. Wall crawls the next hero I gain. I get a standard bystander, and I activate Rending Claws as excessive violence, draw a card, give me an agent. That's even better. I got 6 recruit. So I gotta look at my options now once I play Maria Hill. So yes. Gruesome Feast, is that one I want over here? Excessive violence, reveal the top card of your deck, you may KO it. Pretty good for deck thinning. Also good for demonic bargains because I get to peek at what's there before I fight Lords of the Netherworld. But I would love to get that strength situation going over here, and Okoye can KO stuff. But it's tempting. It's very tempting. But I'm going to go with Plan A and take Prince of Power. That'll unlock the ability to get more stuff from the HQ later on. And it also has KO power. So I'm going to go with it. And then I can focus one. And I got another one. And the one under that is Proxima's Rare. Alright, let's peek at this deck with 4 for the last one focus. It is the Paramedic, another bystander. Great. That's coming into the city next. I'll give it to Firestar. Buy me a little more time. Speaking of time, at some point I'm going to run out of it, so I got to hurry this up and hit the Mastermind soon. I've already spent too many turns. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, like I had before. Let's go ahead and get the Paramedic in from the dimension here. Give it right to Firestar. This is the one that can KO wounds, which I got to keep in mind. I can rescue it at the right time. So I've got 2, 4, 5 recruit with all my cards here, and I got 1, 2, 3 attack as well. So I can wall crawl. I could wall crawl Proxima, but then I would have to either rearrange the HQ or give up what the forklift driver can do. And I'm leaning towards the latter. I might just make it... Look what it says. I get to choose any number to tuck them. Are there any I'd want to tuck? Maybe the other Prince of Power? For the most part, I kind of want everything to stay there. But I'm going to fight this no matter what. So I fight the Spider Infected for 3. And now I got to make the decision. So, let me go one by one. I'm about to recruit Proxima. And I got another Proxima. The rare's there. I want to take that. Okoye is great for the left-hand side. I want to keep that. I'm hoping I can get the rare Okoye. I don't want to get rid of that. Prince of Power. I got one of them. This is what I'm most likely to get rid of. Gruesome Feast is really good. But if I tuck Prince of Power, a rare is coming into the city. It's Proxima's rare. So, I could use some cheaper stuff, though. Is either one of these two or nothing. I think... What do I have on the left as far as recruit next turn? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get Okoye. I'm not going to... You know what? I'm not going to tuck anything. It's expensive, but I think it's working for me. I'm just going to take the bystander. All right. Let's recruit. By the way, we didn't look at this one yet. This is a General of the Black Order. 0 plus recruit, 3 attack, and then Instinct plus 3 recruit. Oh, this one's so much better for the left-hand side. Now that I'm looking at it. With the Instinct trigger. But it's great if I can get Proxima's rare. Oh, but I also have I have this. This is a Instinct card as well. The common. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it and I'll wall crawl it. We'll just go with that. We'll go with the original plan. And there's the rare. Okay. I'm okay with that. And here it is. 2, 3, 4. There's a chance I can get the Instinct in my hand, which would give me a ton of recruit. I probably got to take more Instinct cards over here to make that work. 5, 6. Oh, how much recruit did I get anyway? 2, 3, 4, 5. It could have been 8, but it's not. But 5 is okay. I can get Prince of Power or something. All right. Yeah, I didn't have any left over for focusing, so it's going to have to be a blind pull unless I want to pull. You know what? No, I'm going to pull a villain in so that Moonlight can go on the rooftops. Again, Mindless Ones will steal Okoye, and I can take her this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and put Satanish in to the city from the rightmost deck. That dimension is down to 4 cards. These decks are getting dangerously small. Choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Satanish to reveal the top card of the hero deck and gain it if it costs 4 or less. I will choose... I don't know what that is anymore, because the last knowledge I had was Proxima's rare here. So I'm going to go with my deck from the left-hand side, the current active deck. So demonic bargain first. Okay, shouldn't have done that. I got a wound. So I made the bargain. Left-hand side gets a wound, unfortunately. And now I reveal the top card of the hero deck. And it costs 4 or less, so at least I gain a card, another Rending Claws. That's good. Hercules is terrible at demonic bargains. Which, again, very on brand. Now Moon Knight is on the rooftop, so if I fight him, I got 2 KOs, but I can't do that this turn, so I might have blown it, because I don't know what else is available. Unless I focus, but I don't want to focus this turn. So I'm going to lead the Dormammu. So I've been trying to do that for a while. That means it has to be a blind pull. Oh! Nope. I got the ambush, but no instinct out, unfortunately. Otherwise, that card draw would have been nice. I could. And that would guarantee no other villain comes in. But I don't think it's worth it. That option is there. If I'm about to have a really nasty escape, I would not be against it, honestly. It is there. But in the right scenario, you know? Now, ooh, I got 2 wounds. Ouch. Okay, now here's the deal. I have 2 dimensions with 2 cards each. If I pull a twist and it comes down to emptying those dimensions, it doesn't matter if 1 or 2 cards are left, it's a destroyed dimension. So what I should probably do is get these down to 1 each. So when I get a twist, I can just choose those, and they're destroyed anyway, and I only have to play 1 card. So let's start diminishing the 2s down to 1s. So I'm going to pick the 3rd deck that has only 2 cards in it. And I get another Henchman. Oh, that was lucky. All right, but Moon Knight does move down, unfortunately. And I'll play the twists on the 1s. Maybe the strike as well. I don't know. They get a bystander, of course. Fun game so far. I'm liking all the different paths this is taking. It's really making me think about a lot. All right, unfortunately, I don't get the instinct trigger, but I do end up with 1, 2, 3, 5 recruit, and 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. Now I can fight Moon Knight, but he's in the wrong place. But I can wall crawl Prince of Power. I have the other Hercules in the deck, so it's not the worst. So I think we're going to do it. We're going to... But Moon Knight, you know what? Moon Knight's never going to go back to the rooftop, so I might as well fight him now. I've already messed that up. I can't move him around. So let's just take him out right now. I can't put him back. I don't have any cards that'll do that here, I'm realizing. Yep, he's gone for 4. And we won't wall crawl Prince of Power. We'll just go ahead and recruit it. You know what? I guess I could have taken Firestar. Hold on. No, I couldn't. I had 4 attack. Only had 4. Wish. So I'll take Prince of Power. Not wall crawl it, because I can't. And yeah, I'm gonna choose my operative to KO. I'm just thinking this out in the way, so I don't forget this part. But yes, there was a KO for Moon Knight. My first KO actually, my first hero KO, believe it or not. And I took the 5, and we're good there. And I got Proud Favorite, which is another one for the left if I can get that to work. So, oh man, I can. It shows that I've only KO'd 1 gray. There's so many left. This might be a rest turn if nothing better happens. All right, let's do the same thing. Let's reduce this one down to 1 so I can use the twist on those. And it is another henchman. It's kind of funny I'm getting all these henchmen because I'm picking the decks. Okay, Alligator Trapper. So if I fight them in the sewers, I'll get 1 recruit. I got to keep that in mind. So I got 3 recruit. I've got 2 attack. I can't fight anything. I can recruit to my last breath, or I can rest 2 wounds, including a grievous wound. and there's not that many opportunities to do that. Or I may discard a card, have each other player discard a card to KO the wound. Any wounds over here? Okay, since I have a 4 and 2, and I can't do anything with 2 attack, I'm actually going to use the effect on Blinding Flash, which means I'll hold on to this wound, which, with the Demonic Bargains, is not the worst thing, and then I can actually do a recruit. So let's actually shake our heads and get our vision back from the Blinding Flash. You may discard a card, the wound, and have on each other player discard a card, a soldier. If you do, KO this wound. I will do that. Alright, and now I've got... Yep, that's it. I played it for 2. Now I can actually do something. Let's recruit to my last breath. See if I get another one. The ambush will trigger this time if I do. And I don't, I get a Carnage instead. That's 2 cards. Felt like 2. 4, 5, 6. Ooh! That's 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. So close to getting 7. But it's not 7. I didn't have enough attack for anything anyway. Okay, let's pick one of these 2 4s. I'm pretty sure... I hope I didn't go all the way through and it's a card I know because I forgot it by now. Or should I put the mindless ones in now? If I do, the city will be full, but that deck will start to be diminishing. It's only at 6. It's at 6. It has the most cards of any other dimension. They're going to go ahead and capture Hercules. And the city will be full. I really don't want to fill the city up, but any other deck could fill up the city, and I can't because I can't fight anything this turn. So I'll have Firestar escape. I mean, I could play the Master Strike. If I did play the Master Strike now, Demonic Bargains happen, and then discard down to 3, which wouldn't hurt this side that much because I only have 5 cards anyway. Left hand side, I could keep Dora Milaje, Prince of Power, and Maria Hill, which would leave me with 3, 5. And I can get 2 for attack, or I could get a KO. Or I can get 1, 2, 3, or 5, 6 attack. But that's going to be my first destroyed dimension. I'd rather save that for a twist. So... I think I'm just going to take a chance and go blindly here. Maybe I'll get a bystander. Let's try the one with 4. We get another spider infected. Okay. So Firestar is going to escape and do her thing, probably. Unless I can focus this turn to try to prevent that. So they get a bystander. That goes down to 3. Let's just so I can prevent that, I think I'm going to focus with 4. Well, I'll start with 1. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to get 1. All right, we're going to start focusing. Starting with the deck on the end. Top card of the deck on the end is Baron Mordo. Nope. I'll get 1 more recruit, and we'll spend it to focus the 3 stack right here. That's a twist. I will tuck that. I'll leave Baron Mordo on top, though. 1 more. We're going to focus again. We'll try the one to the left of the mindless ones. I could reveal the mindless ones again and tuck them on purpose. But that would be kind of a waste, I think. All right. We'll try the one to the left. That's a bystander. All right. I struck gold. Perfect. So I only have 1 more recruit, so I might as well focus 1 more. Let's try the one to the left of that bystander, and that is Umar, which I don't like her. I'm going to tuck her. She's tough. Okay. Good. Can't do anything else, but I did prevent an escape next turn. Hopefully I get some hands with more attack potential so I can deal with the city. These twists are really dangerous now because the dimensions do not have a lot of cards left in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, the first dimension is going to go 1, 1. That'll destroy them, but at least I'll only play 1 card each time. All right, this turn has some decent attack potential. Oh yeah, it's great. The first time I played it was in my Annihilation stream. Psylord is built for it, so if you don't want it to be too tough, because he can put stuff in any deck. But it's a blast. It's a lot to keep track of, but it's fun. All right. Okay, that was from this one, I think. I can count the number of cards. No, that was 3. It was from this one. Yeah, there's only 2 cards left there. Okay, 2. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do is do attacks. So I've got 2 strength powers I can trigger. I can either potentially KO something from the top of my deck, or KO a shield officer or wound from my hand or discard pile to get +2 attack. I have a wound in my discard pile, so I think that's what I'm going to take off. I probably won't put him in B because there's nobody like him in this hero deck, so it won't be as good of an analog, but I do encourage you to try it with him. Okay, let's play Prince of Power first for 3 recruit. We're going to get some attack. All right, Okoye, 2 attack. Instead of gaining the officer, I will activate the strength superpower because you may KO an officer or a wound from your hand or discard pile. This wound from my discard pile, the one that I didn't KO last time, to get 2 more attack. Now I'm up to 6 attack and 6 recruit. Okay, I could fight Satanish, or I could fight 2 Spider Infecteds. Asynchronously, if I did that, I could wall crawl maybe a Carnage and another thing. But what I probably want to do is take something like Carnage. Yeah, I could fight the Spider Infected and get the rare Okoye and wall crawl it. Then I lose out on a instinct. Yep. Would it be 6 or 8? It gives +1. Or is it +1 or +2? I have to empty this first. Oh, it is +2. I thought it was +1. But I still probably don't want Supernova Spear over here. So it's either do that, get 1 rare, or wall crawl 2 smaller things. I think gaining and wall crawling, I want, yeah, Okoye's rare is much better. Let's read it again. 4+ attack, and then Wakanda, you may KO a shield hero or wound from your hand or discard pile to get +2 attack. Yeah, I can thin the deck. There's still enough time to relatively thin the deck with this. And I'll need that to fight Dormammu. Although the more I thin the deck, the more his wounds are going to... So the more the demonic bargains are going to give me wounds, but then she can just get rid of them. So let's do it. Let's clear the sewers. Fight the Spider Infected for 3. Get 2 bystanders. And we'll fight again the other Spider Infected for 3 more. I rescued the Alligator Trapper, which only worked because I was able to clear the sewers first. Patrol the sewers if it's empty, get 2 more. I'm at 8. And I don't stack the wall crawls. I just get the 1, because this one is the next for both of them. All right, I will wall crawl, recruit, gain, and wall crawl General Okoye to the top of my deck. And I'm left over with 1 recruit I can focus. Okay. What do I want to look at? I don't think I know what this is on the top of the 3. Let's do it. Let's peek at this 3. It is a twist. Ooh, let's tuck it. I don't think I know. I gotta really remember what all of them are before I keep doing that. I feel like I've checked that one before, but because I didn't leave him face up, I don't know. Technically, you should be able to look at the bottom 2, but also technically you shouldn't. I'm just gonna not do it. I remember or I don't. Okay. That was good. Okay, no other Wakanda, so maybe I can get one with Bridge, but we'll see. These wounds are in my way. All right, let's check that deck where I tucked Twist, and it's Baron Mordo who's coming in. Okay, so his fight effect is choose a player to make a demonic bargain with him to draw 2 extra cards at the end of this turn. And that could be significant. Okay, so we got Proxima. 1 attack, 1 recruit. And we got the equivalent in Grace. 1 more attack, 1 more recruit. We got the Shield Officer. 2 more recruit. And we have Manly Dullard and Boyd Genius. So I got a decision to make. I could easily discard the wound and get a total of 5 attack. Take out Firestar before she escapes. And then maybe KO another agent equivalent of from Hydra. Or I could draw a card, try to get the Proxima card that cares about Instinct. But that's less of a sure thing. So I think what I'm going to do is play a Manly Dullard and hit Firestar. Or I can hit Mordo. But I don't want her to escape. Alright, so I will discard the wound to get 5 total attack. And she's got the paramedic. I can KO the wound I got too. So that's a good combo. Alright, Firestar. Fight. Reveal the top card of your deck if it has a recruit icon. KO it. Lucky me, it wasn't something I needed. So Firestar is gone. And I rescue the paramedic where I can KO a wound from my hand or any player's discard pile. Left-hand side has got its own little bit of wound KOing, and I don't have any wounds over there anyway, so right-hand wound is going. 4 recruit left. I've got Carnivore, which is a pretty darn good card. I have more than 4 cards in my discard pile, my victory pile. So draw 2 cards is wonderful. I will go ahead and take Carnivore with no hesitation. And then Master Combatant. This is the one that works well with the dual symbols from Proxima's other cards. It cares about whatever symbol you had on a recent card, you get +2 of that. So, could be both. Okay. The question is, can I get up to 13 attack to hit Dormammu? He doesn't ramp up or anything. He's just at 13 no matter what. But I have to get there. And his thing is not buffing himself, but nerfing me. That's what he does. I have almost 7 attack. Or 6 attack, but alright. Do I put another Mordo in or do I pick blind? I'm gonna put another Mordo in. It's a known entity. So Mordo goes in from the right hand side. Down to 3 cards over there in that little one. Okay. Let's see if Bridge is lucky. I will play him to recruit. I will discard once again a wound to draw a card. It is not Okoye, but it does give me more attack. Rending Claws to attack with the excessive violence to draw a card. I got the Trooper for 3, and I will play the rare Okoye now because I can't excessive violence to draw a card right now. So I'm going to have to play her unactivated. I'm at 7 attack. And 2 more recruit is 4. I can get Rending Claws again. I can excessive violence Satanish to draw another card and maybe get more recruit. And then maybe get a card from Satanish. That seems fun. I could also hit Mordo, but then I'm going to waste the attack. So let's excessive violence Satanish. Okay. So same effect. Choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Satanish to reveal the top card of the hero deck and gain it if it costs for this one 6 or less. So we'll do that. Once again, I'll choose myself because I have the better wound engine anyway. Top card of my deck. Hercules keeps failing these. Why do I keep sending him to bargain for me? It's always Hercules. Well, I get a wound, and it's a grievous one this time. But okay, I can get rid of those. And a top card of the hero deck. Maybe this will be good. Oh, I forgot that Symbiote Spider-Man was even in this setup. Alright. I have to gain it. I don't want this. But I have to gain Spider Sense Tinkling. I don't have a choice. Crazy. Played this what? That's too bad. Okay, well, he's gone. He is there to bargain, and that's it. I wish he did more. That would be helpful. Okay, I've got 4 recruit. I can take another Hercules. But I've defeated almost all the easy villains, so... Oh, I get to draw a card. I forgot about the excessive violence. I draw a card right now. Because I did fight him for 7. And then... Oh, it's another Rending Claws. Okay, so I'll play it now. I got 2 attack. And I can't do another excessive violence, so that's not going to go anywhere. But it was fun to draw a card. I gotta get that attack. So let me take another Rending Claws. And I can do a focus for my... Oh, that was the wrong counter. Nope, that was the right counter. I'm recruiting. And let's look at everything is 3 or less except for the Mindless Ones deck. So let's peek at this one on the very far end for 1 recruit. It is Black Cat, who if she comes in, she's got elusive 6. You know what? I don't mind putting... She's going to go in the city next turn. I don't mind. I really got to watch out for these twists. What I should do is I should start focusing the ones that only have 2 so I can know if they have 2 twists or not. But these 3 are going first, even the one with the strike, because that's going to be fewer cards from villain decks played overall. There's only 6 twists, so if I can find out where all 6 are, I can not lose from that on purpose until a certain point. Okay, I got the rare, but again, no other Okoye. She needs to show up more so I can trigger Heroes of Wakanda. She's the only one here. Okay, let's go ahead and put Black Cat into the city. This is down to 2 right now. There we are. Okay, elusive 6 means I have to make 6 recruit. I have to... I have to have made 6 recruit this turn to fight her. Yeah, that's how it goes. And then fight each player reveals the top card of their deck. Choose any number of those cards to be discarded. I don't have to spend it, of course. I have to have made. Now the question is, I haven't done elusive in a while. Can I make 2 recruits, spend it, 2 more recruits, spend it, 2 more recruit, and spend it? I think I can. I think because I've made 6 recruit that turn, but it's hard to keep track of. I don't think that's going to happen anyway. Okay. Nothing activates. That's 4 recruit. That's 6 attack. Gotta get to that 13. So what's going to help me do that? Probably Master Combatant. There's 2 of them there. Yes, because I do have a couple of Proximas. As far as attacking, I think I want... So, Demonic Bargain, draw 2 extra cards. I can let the left side do that, and I might get an Okoye to trigger General Okoye, so I'm gonna have the left side bargain again. Unless the top one is Okoye, I'm gonna be really frustrated. Okay, so let's fight Mordo for 5. I will choose the left side to make the Demonic Bargain, draw 2 extra cards, and it's a gray, but it's a 3 cost, so it cares about the cost. Demonic Bargain cares about the cost, so this time Maria Hill fails the bargain. She stepped in for Hercules, and she fails. So 1 more wound. It's a grievous. Ouch. And at the end of this turn, left side draws 2 cards, so I hope it's going to be worth it. Alright, and we'll take Master Combatant. Okay, there's another Carnage Carnivore, which is a great one. So I draw my 6 cards on the right, and then I draw 2 extra cards on the left. When this turn is over, and there's 4 recruit. Yeah, not having a KO henchman is hurting me. No way around it. I got plenty of KO heroes there, I'm just not getting it to work. Gruesome Feast would have been great. Oh, look at that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have enough to get 1 short of Supernova Spear. So I can get Gruesome Feast at least, but I wish it was better. Okay, 2 extra cards on the left first. It's Prince of Power and a wound. So what does that leave me with? I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, still no Heroes of Wakanda, so I've got 3 attack, 7 attack, and 5 recruit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm lucky with that. Unless you want to let things escape, but that's going to hurt your score. Although somebody could have all the Spideys and get something really successful. Plus, Inspiration through Power works pretty good with Spidey. Okay. Do I put the mindless ones in? I think it's time. I think I need to do it because I need to empty that deck. So mindless ones are going in. They capture the rightmost hero. Yeah, down to 5 over here. From the HQ that costs 4 or less. They're going to go ahead and take Crowd Favorite for all those bargains he failed. They're not dominated, so the mindless ones are still 4 attack. And you fight them, Demonic Bargain with the villain group, not them, because I can't be bargained with, to gain the hero. Okay, let's play everything unactivated. A lot of non-activation for an activated base game. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 attack, 5 recruit. Didn't quite make 6 to do the elusive. But I could hit the mindless ones and the spider infected. And I can gain crowd favorite to the top of my deck, or I could recruit something to the top of my deck first. I can get 2 crowd favorites. But again, that cares about whenever you defeat a villain. And there's not too many to defeat. So it's not as exciting. Maybe I'll take Carnivore. I have 4 cards over here. Yep, I have plenty. So Carnivore can draw me some stuff. Also provide the strength for Hercules and Okoye. So I'd rather wall crawl that. And then maybe I could have let the right side take crowd favorite. I'll still take it. If I do the Demonic Bargain first, if I do Carnivore first, it's going to be at the top of my deck if I wall crawl it, and then I'm going to fail the Demonic Bargain. So I can't do it in that order. So, I'm going to have to fight the mindless ones first. And then Spider Infected, and then Carnivore is recruited. Let's do it. I got 3 left. I'm spending my 4. Let's take out the mindless ones. Okay, I will choose myself. Top card of my deck. Okoye fails now. I almost drew her, but nope. Everybody's failing bargains, left and right. I get a wound. I do gain crowd favorite, though. And I take out the mindless ones. I need a better negotiation team before I go into this. All right, let's do the thing. Let's fight the Spider Infected for 3. Get the Bystander. And I will wall crawl Carnivore to maybe draw some better cards at the beginning of the next turn. There's another Carnivore. It's a great card. Just my luck, yeah. And my luck swings in 2 different directions. All right. So Spider Sense Tingling is actually somewhat useful for these bargains. I get to at least rearrange and look at what's at the top, so not as bad as I thought. So we'll see. We'll see if I have another bargain to make over there. I am not anywhere closer really hitting the Mastermind, unfortunately. And I know nothing about what any of the decks hold, but let's go ahead and pick the one that's got 5 cards left in it. It is another Spider Infected. That's what they were hiding. Okay. Is that the last one? And they get the public speaker, which gives you 1 recruit when you rescue it. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. Unfortunately, I have no attack. I can't fight the Spider Infected. But I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. On a good day, enough for a rare, but not today. I think I want to take Gruesome Feast. Even though I'll have 1 left over, but I can focus. And I have some room for excessive violence here. Let's go ahead and take... I can't fight Blackhead either. Let's take Gruesome Feast. Let's get that expensive card out of there. And, yes. Another Spider Sense Tingling. Let's focus the same deck that has 4 now. It's got Satana Hellstrom. We'll leave her there. We'll play her next turn. Sure. Just trying to avoid those twists, you know. I'm doing okay on avoiding the twists. I've only played 1. Okay, turn 23. I'll do what I said and put Satana Hellstrom into the city. But boy, am I running out of time. Okay, her fight effect is choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Satana Hellstrom to rescue 3 bystanders. A lot of VP if I can... Well, if I lose, I'll still get the VP, but better if I win with the VP. Let's, Am I going to make a demonic bargain this turn? If so, I'm going to save Spider Sense Tinkling. Or I could play it first to maybe draw something before I play Carnivore to draw 2 cards. I only got 2 attack here. Maybe, maybe not. It's fine. I'll play Spider Sense Tinkling first. Just to optimize here. Okay, top 2 cards of my deck. I got 1. And I got 2. All right, cool. I put both of them into my hand. That was a good bet. Put the rest back. There are no rest. Okay. Now I'll play crowd favorite, because now whenever I fight a villain, I get to rescue a bystander for the first time this game, thanks to Spidey. Now we will draw 2 cards, and maybe I'll get enough to get something good. Okay, digest 4. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. Not what I thought. I got Rending Claws, Excessive Violence, draw a card, and a 5th attack. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. And a wound in my hand. So I can fight Mordo, I can fight the Spider Infected, or I can fight Satana Hellstrom. And get another Carnivore, I suppose. I don't really care about fighting Satana and getting those bystanders. She's just kind of in the way. What I will do, though, I will take care of the wound. I don't think there's any reason to keep this around. I'm going to KO this wound to gain another one. I might get a standard. So let's get rid of the corrosive webbing. Nope. Oh, they're over here. Whatever. Okay, KO the wound. And a new wound. That is another worse grievous wound. That's my fault. I got blunt force trauma. You may spend 5 attack if you do KO this wound. So that was too bad. How do I want to draw 2 cards? Do I want to wall crawl Carnivore and do that? Or do I want to fight Baron Mordo, make a bargain, and then draw 2 cards at the end of this turn? I think I want to fight Baron Mordo. Although I do have excessive violence out to let me draw a card. And I can... Okay, so I can fight the Spider Infected with excessive violence. That'll let me draw a card. It'll let me get 1 recruit from the public speaker. If I draw some more recruit, I might be able to get something better. But there's not much better in here. Or I could just fight Baron Mordo and draw 2 cards. But then I might get another wound from the from the Demonic Bargain. I will save the public speaker. I mean, not rescue. I'm going to save her for later, unfortunately. So you got to stay there. Let's fight Baron Mordo for 5 without excessive violence. Okay, I'll choose myself. Demonic Bargain. Oh, Carnage fails it now. By the way, look at my discard pile. Look at all that. Look at all that junk, and I still get the one that costs more. All right, standard wound. I draw 2 cards now. I am not having great luck with these Demonic Bargains at all. Probably this is my worst Demonic Bargain game. I get to draw 2 cards at the end of this turn, though. Let's pick up the other Carnivore. And see what 8 cards I draw. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two more. That's a pretty decent hand right there. Maybe I'll get the rare Okoye. 7, 8. That's a lot of attack. Let me just count it out. Oh, did I have crowd favorite out? Did I get to rescue a bystander? Was that this turn? No, that was last turn. I can't remember. I think I might have missed it, but it's behind me now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that this turn? If it was this turn, I'll rescue it now. I can't remember which turn it was. I think it was like 2 turns ago. But also, I can get a wound and another attack. Can I get enough to hit the Mastermind? I think I can. I don't have any shield officers. I do have an officer. If I KO Bridge, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, no, I got to play Bridge from my hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was this turn. Okay, then I'll get the bystander. Thank you. Okay, standard. Okay. It's very close. I might not. It depends on what GW Bridge does. Okay. Might have enough to hit the Mastermind. Okay, turn 24. It's going to be another blind pull. I'm going to go with the middle deck again. The 3 middle deck. It is another bystander. How lucky am I? I'm getting really lucky with the dimensions, very unlucky with the Demonic Bargains. So I guess it's all evening out. Okay. So how do I want to play this out? I can go Manly Dullard, discarding a soldier. That's 3. 4, 5. Or I can go 3, 4, 5 attack, 6, 7. Or I can get 8. Is that going to make a difference, 7 or 8? It will, because I can hit 2 things or 1. And I'll also get 3 recruit. Only. If I want Master Combatant, what I can do is this. I can go Manly Dullard by discarding a soldier. I can go Prince of Power to get 3 recruit. I get 5 recruit, and I'll have a total of 5 attack and 5 recruit. Then I can hit Hellstrom. And I can get Master Combatant. Or I can just draw a card with Boy Genius and press my luck there. Prince of Power is going to reveal the top card of my deck. If it costs 0, I'll KO it. If it doesn't cost 0, I'll know I'm going to get a wound from Satana. So that'll adjust what I want to fight. So I do want to do that. So let's do this. Manly Dullard, 3 attack. By discarding a... Yeah, I want to do... Or I could discard Prince of Power. Then I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can hit 2 things. No, I'd rather get the knowledge. So I will discard a soldier from my hand. Now let's try Prince of Power. 3 recruit. I activate the power. Top card of my deck. It costs 0, so I KO it. So now I don't know what that is on the top. Okay. If I want to play Master Combatant for recruit, I have to play it now. Since I don't know what it is, I could play it safe. I can get 2 more recruit, 4, 5. The public speaker will give me 6 total. which is not enough for anything in the HQ. I do want at least 4. So what I could do is fight the Spider Infected. I'll get 4. I'll get Master Combatant, and then I can get 2 for attack. But then that attack's going to go out the window. It doesn't do anything. Oh, no. I can fight Black Cat if I do this. If I play Master Combatant now, I'll get 4/5 recruit. And then I'll... Oh, no, I can't fight Black... Oh, yeah, I can. I can fight Black Cat. Because I'll get 6 recruit after I fight Spider Infected, and then I'll have 2 attack left to fight Black Cat with elusive 6. And I can fight both. And I think I did that math right, and then I can set up for more bargains. Okay, that is what I'm going to do. I'll play Master Combatant now after Prince of Power, so now I'm up to 5 recruit. Yes, this is going to work. And now I'll fight the Spider Infected for 3. Next turn, I gain this turn has Wall Crawl. I rescue the Public Speaker, which gives me 1 recruit. I've now made enough recruit to get through elusive, so now I play my 2 attack, and I can hit Black Cat for 2. And now the fight effect. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Choose any number of those cards to be discarded. Top card of each deck. I will keep Carnivore there because I'm about to draw new cards. And the left-hand side, I could leave it there because I know if I make a bargain, am I going to draw anything? Okoye will. And it's an attack, so I can actually know. I'm trying to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can I get 13 once again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No wounds or offers to KO. 6, 7, 8 in a card draw, which is going to be 9, 10, 11. All right. I'm going to discard it because I need a better draw than that. I don't know if I'm going to get one, but I need a better draw than this trooper. Okay. Oh, yeah, and she is defeated. I got 6 recruit left. Let's go ahead and get another Master Combatant for 4. And this one wall crawls because I did fight a Spider Infected first. Wall crawl's optional, but I keep choosing to do it. I don't want to take Spider Sense Tingling. I mean, it's okay, but it also might very, very much fail. And Sidekick. Also, if it's a 0 cost or 1 or 2, I'll draw it, so I don't get to leave it there. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't get to Actually, I don't draw it. I put it in my hand. It's not a draw. Okay, we're on turn 24. Dimensions are getting scary. These twists are going to catch up to me because I can't see anything as far as the dimensions go, and I don't know what's where. So that's scary, but I did get a good hand here. I got good hands on both sides. Let's pick. Let's go with this one that's got 3. Hope I don't make a mistake. Oh, it's Amy. Okay. But she's not going into the city. She's getting captured by Satana, who I can just leave her there. Okay. I got 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. My dimensions are rapidly emptying. I do not have that many turns left. So I gotta hurry this up. Alright, let's try to max out my attack. What do I want to play first? Rending Claws first. 2 attack. Let's go with To My Last Breath. 2 more attack. I will do the effect. I will draw a card and gain 1 attack and gain a wound. So let's draw the card. It's an agent. Gain 1 attack. It's an agent that it's too bad. And I get a wound. So it's a standard wound. I don't know if I can get to 13 now. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to try bridge. Oh no, I got a wound. Hold on. That was good. That was good. I can do her engine. So I can actually play bridge for 2, draw a card, and then I can go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I can hit bridge, or I can hit the Mastermind if bridge draws 1 attack. I have no way to guarantee that. But I do have to play GW bridge first. If my count is correct. Yep, that's 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12. Alright, let's try it. GW bridge, I'm going to play him. I will discard an agent, and hopefully I draw 1 attack with whatever in the world this is. I did get it. Awesome. Alright, I can hit the Mastermind this turn. At least once. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I didn't play lead yet. I played these 3. Now I'll play lead. Up to 7 attack, and I'll take the secondary effect. I may KO a shield officer or a wound from my hand or discard pile to get 2 more attack. I'm up to 9. Let's play Crowd Favorite, which I have to not forget. It's got an active effect on him. Where's my reminder? Here's my reminder. I'm not going to fight a villain this turn, though. To my last breath, it's going to give me 2 more attack. I could keep going and draw another card and get 1 attack and get a wound. But that'll give me the mostly 14, 15 plus a draw. It might not do enough, so I'm going to not do that this turn because I'd rather avoid the wound. Let's just use the 13 attack that I was able to get and hit the Mastermind right now. Okay, hitting him for the first time. Tactic is Demonic Hellfire. Each other player makes a demonic bargain with Dormammu to KO a non-gray hero from their discard pile. All right, here's the good news. The right-hand side has no discard pile. The bad news is the demonic bargain might put one there. So let's see. Top card of the deck is an operative. Okay, not only do I discard this and not get a wound, but there's no non-grays in the discard pile to KO. So Dormammu whiffs on this one. Wonderful. Okay, I'll play what I've got left. I've got 2 more recruit left. That is enough to get me one of these crowd favorites if I want it. I'm not going to fight a villain this turn. Or I can get Master Combatant. It's not the worst. It might help me get... Well, it gives me 2 attacks. So does crowd favorite. Plus it's an instinct trigger. And it's 2 attack. Yeah, let's go with the crowd favorite. It's either crowd favorite or I don't get anything, or a sidekick, but I'll take a crowd favorite. Okay, hit him once. That's good. There's Dark Strike. Okay, now Symbiote Spider-Man's showing up, and I don't want that to happen. Oh, you know what? I forgot I had excessive violence. I had 1 extra attack to spare, but I didn't use it. It might be better off that I didn't do that, because then I'd have to draw whatever is at the top. It was a Prince of Power, so I'm glad I didn't do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That is 3, 5. Recruit, some card draws. And just need attack now. I don't think my decks are optimized enough to really get me there, but I'm going to try this. Turn's not bad. Oh, I didn't have any focus left over, did I? I think I just had 4. I think I used exactly what I had. All right, this is going to be blind. Let's go with the 3 stack. It is Spider-Man. All right, still no twists. Here we go. So once again, if I fight him and I reveal the top card of a dimension or a villain deck, and it's worth 2 or less, I play it and put Spidey back where he was, where that villain was, or whatever the card was. No, if it's worth 2 VP or less, so it could be a villain, it could be not a non-villain, that's what I'm saying. All right. Let's start by drawing cards, because I might get a 3rd Proxima. Here we go. Draw 2 cards. I just 4. 1, 2. I didn't, but I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. I have enough to get the rare this turn for what it's worth. He will, because he'll empty the stack. So for multiple reasons, I don't want to do that. So I could play these in different orders. I could get 3 attack and 3 recruit. I'd be up to 3 attack, 9 recruit. Or I could play... I can get 3 attack and then a total of... playing both of these will actually give me... if I did in this order, total of 5 attack and a total of 8 recruit, which would be enough to get the rare. Or I could do it in reverse order, and I would get 8 recruit. Yeah, it's better to do it this way. Oh, I get 11 recruit, but I'd rather get the attack, I think. Or if I get the recruit, I can get the rare and... I don't need the attack. I'm not going to fight anything for 5. Well, I could fight Lieutenant Hellstrom, but then Amy comes in. So let's do it this way. That way I get up to 8 recruit, and then up to 11 recruit, and I'm at 3 attack. So I can get Proxima Midnight, and I can focus 3 times. And I can fight Spider-Man if I reveal one that has 4 VP or what is it, 3 VP or more. So no wall crawling. Let's just go ahead and recruit Supernova Spear for 8. And we'll do 3 focuses. Unless something really good comes up now. Okay. Everything is 2 or 1, so I don't have that many turns left. So let's just pick. Third from the end is Spider Infected. I will leave them there face up. Let's go to the left of them. That is Satana Hellstrom. That one costs 3. That's good. So I'll pause there for a moment. Now we're going to fight Spidey. Okay. I reveal Satana Hellstrom's card. It doesn't... It costs... VP value is 3. So Spidey is just defeated. Okay. And let's do one more focus. Let's go immediately to the left. This one had a Scheme Twist, I believe, at the bottom. So we'll see if it has 2. Maybe I already looked at it. It's Black Cat. Okay. There's a Scheme Twist underneath her. So I got 3... Not... Satana's the worst one out of the 3, but... I got at least 3 turns left before his twists happen. If I go 1, 2, 3. Okay, good to know. Decent. Probably going to go Spider Infected first, and then Black Cat, and then Satana, as far as what's entering the city. Yeah, let's go Spider Infected first. With 1 card left in this dimension, they get themselves a bystander. Okay. Still can't get 13 attack, but we're going to go ahead and play Rending... Actually, no, we'll play Carnivore first. Because I can't use Prince's Power till I play this first anyway. Draw 2 cards. Beautiful. It has now turned into a rest turn. It looks like. So, let's just see. 2 attack. 3 recruit from Prince of Power, which activates top card of my deck. It costs... Not cost 0, so I don't KO it. Should have done that... Well, I couldn't have done that first. I had to play Carnivore first to activate it. I'm up to 5 recruit with the Officer, 3 attack with the Trooper, and then I have these 3 wonderful wounds here. So I can fight a Spider Infected, which gives me the News Reporter, lets me draw a card. I could recruit, or I could rest these 3 wounds away. I think I have enough turns left that resting these 3 wounds is still going to be a good idea. And I can focus all 5, and I can still rest. So I'm going to do 5 focuses and rest. So that's what we'll do. So I got to rest at the end of my turn, so I got to focus first. Let's look at everything. Let's peek at everything. Here we go. Down to 4, go on the far right. It is Mindless Ones, leave them on top. We're going to go the one next to that. That is Firestar, we'll leave her on top. Let's flush out all these villains. Down to 2. This one has 1, so I'm going to go with the other one that has 2. It's Umar. Okay. Okay, so I have some knowledge. There are 3 strikes left and 5 twists left. So that's a total of 7. So that's... How many cards do I not know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's interesting. But that's a strike. So not exactly that one. So 6. 6 out of 7 of these are strikes and twists that are all face down. The last one is either a bystander or a villain. I forget how many of each have come out. But now I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more turns before I have to start doing that. And then I'm doomed. Okay. I might as well keep focusing. I have 2 more left. Let's just see what's in these stacks of 1. Starting with the one right here. This is... Okay, there's a twist there. And then to the left of Umar. A Moon... Yes, is there 2 Moon Knights? Are there 2 Moon Knights? And that's a strike. All right. So we got strike here, twist here, and then the rest. Okay, so Moon Knight's hiding here. One of these places. Hey, thanks for the follow. And I do have 3 attack, but I'm still going to rest these 3 wounds away. I like how I can focus and rest. That's nice. Okay, I am really milking this down to the very end. Which tells me I'm going to have a pretty high-scoring lose game if I can't pull this out and hit the Mastermind 4 more times. Because I'll have lasted pretty long and I got a lot of EP. Didn't have any escapes. Right? Yeah, no escapes have happened. Okay, turn 28. Who would I want to put in first? Let's go with Black Cat again. Once again, she's got elusive 6. And she can discard some stuff. I might have revealed... I'll reveal everything before this is over. Okay. I've got Gruesome Feast with excessive violence. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may KO it. I've got Proxima. I might save her for a second. I can get 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack this turn. 4 more to hit the Mastermind. I could play Boy Genius to try and mill through the deck faster to get to that rare a little more quickly. In that case, I'll only have 3, 4, 5, 6, and I could Excessive Violence something to reveal the top card and KO it if I want. Let's play Boy Genius. Let's draw some stuff. It's at that point I gotta speed the deck up. I draw 1 card, I think. It's not, you know what? Let me just triple think about this. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could discard Prince of Power. I'm gonna have to clear some spaces in the city in order to let these villains in. News report will let me draw a card anyway. So maybe I just do this. Maybe I pause for a moment. Maybe I fight the Spider Infected right now, and I can draw a card and see what I get. Let's do that. Although, let's play the soldier so I can do it with Excessive Violence. All right, that's 4 attack. We're gonna fight the Spider Infected with Excessive Violence. Okay. Next hero gained is a wall crawl. We know the deal. And news reporter, draw a card. It is an operative. Okay. Should have KO'd that when I had the chance. But that was Excessive Violence, so I now reveal the top card of the deck right now. Okay, I don't KO it. I did that all wrong. But I can draw it now with the Boy Genius. So I'll play Boy Genius to draw a card. Now I know it's Proxima, so I draw her. Let's play Inspiration through Power. That's 1 attack, 1 recruit. I'm going to go ahead and play Master Combatant, which is going to give me 2 of each. So 2 more attack, 2 more recruit. Prince of Power will not activate. I did not play a strength card. I played the Boy Genius side of Amadeus. So I'm at 6 recruit. And 1 more attack is 4, and 1 more recruit is 7. So I think what I'm going to do, I can fight Black Cat for 2, because I made at least 6. So let's do that first. And we'll peek at stuff. Down to 2. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Okay, I will discard the soldier. On the left-hand side had Hercules. Can I Excessive Violence draw a card this turn? I'm going to leave him there. Although Spider Sense might draw something about. You know what? I will discard Hercules. Spider Sense might mill through the deck a little faster. Okay. She's gone. 7 recruit. I'm going to take another Master Combatant, and then I'm probably going to do some more focusing with what I've got left. Yeah, we're going to focus. I can only do 2 unless I want to tuck one of these, but I don't think I want to. All right, let's focus 2. Here we go. The pile here is Moon Knight. There he is. But now he's going to empty a dimension, which is not the worst thing, because I lose after 5 dimensions are destroyed, so. Now I've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns left if I play those strikes on purpose when I have the chance. So now I know that twist, 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 twist. Yep, I know what everything is now. So I don't have to focus anymore. So I will go ahead and get a sidekick for 2. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to put this down to the wire. I'm probably going to end the game with a barrage of twists that are going to end the game on that one turn. So, it's going to happen. At least I went out fighting. All right, we're about to hit the 2-hour mark, so thanks for sticking around and watching this game. Oh, yes, one of them is a strike. I meant strikes and twists, but the point is, I should probably know what that strike is, huh? Maybe this one's the strike. I don't know. I should find out where it is just to get that 1 extra turn, you know, even though Dormammu's going to keep nerfing my hands at the end of the game. Okay. Ooh, that's 2, 4, 5, 6 attack and the sidekick. Maybe if I draw well. Okay, let's start putting some villains in. Let's go ahead and put the mindless ones in, because they are going to take Spider Sense Tingling, which I don't care about. Yep, the rightmost here that cost 4 or less. You can have them. There you go. There's Okoye. Okay, let's see what happens. Maybe I can KO more wounds than I thought. Top 2 cards on my deck. 1, 2. I draw the agent. I put Carnivore back. I got Rending Claws. Again, I've got 3 recruit. Let's fish out that strike, and then we'll rest again. Down to 2 recruit. Looking at this one, that's a twist. Down to 1 recruit. Look at the one on the far right. That's a twist, which means that one of these 3 is a strike, and I can't investigate those or look at those yet, unless I want to tuck Umar, Satana, or Firestar, and I don't want to do that yet. I have time. So I'll rest these 2 wounds away. Okay, come on, give me an Okoye. I get to draw with Carnivore, so I get this 1 draw and then the 2 from Carnivore. And maybe I can finally KO some agents in this very, very late stage in the game. 1 more. Didn't get it. Gonna have to rely on Carnage to help out Okoye, which is strange. So when I'm using Carnage in this game, since I read the Axis arc where Onslaught does this inversion good-evil beam thing, and the heroes become evil. That's what we got Superior Iron Man, and some of the villains become good. Carnage is being good in his own weird way. And, alright, turn 30. Let's put in... Let's avoid destroying a dimension as long as I can. So let's put in Satana Hellstrom, who's got her fight effect that we don't have to worry about right now. Okay. Sidekick. Draw 2. 1, 2. All right, how much DAC is that? That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's still not enough to hit the Mastermind. He is tough. 13 attacks, hard to get to. So I might as well draw a card with Amadeus. Otherwise, again, I'm at 1, 3, 5, 6, 9. I don't really care about keeping the city clear except for victory points, but let's take a blind draw. Let's play Boy Genius and draw a card. It is not going to help me. It's an operative. Had to take a gamble at this stage. I got 1 attack, 1 recruit, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. Same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Soldier gives me a 6th attack, and the operative 1, 2, 3. I'm an 8 recruit. So I can fight a villain. Should we put Amy in the city just for fun? Just for old time's sake? Yeah, why not? The more the merrier, right? Alright, let's fight Satana Hellstrom. I will choose the left-hand side because I will probably be able to get... If I get a wound on the left-hand side, I can KO it later. So I'll have the left-hand side make a demonic bargain. And of course it's Hercules, still messing up my bargains. I just imagine him like barging into where whoever else is, like Proxima's trying to bargain and Amadeus is trying to bargain. Okoye is trying to bargain. He just jumps in there and punches her in the face. All right, well, should have seen that coming. All right, grievous wound. Rescue 3 bystanders on the left. Left side rescues 3 bystanders. So what do I get? It is tourist couple, followed by pizza delivery guy, followed by fortune teller. Oh, 3 really cool ones. So let's take her out, and we'll take care of those. So these are all for the left-hand side, the player whose turn it currently is not. All right. So left side gets some recruit for the bridge being empty, and that... I have a question for you. I'm going to put this here. Left side has 1 recruit. There's a reason why I'm doing that. Pizza delivery guy. Okay. This is the other turn, so left side's going to draw a card now. It's going to be an officer. And then the fortune teller. 0, not 0. I'm going to guess not 0. I was right. Okay, my question to you is this. Look at this scheme. This is just kind of a funny little thing. It says, all players have focus 1, reveal the top card, blah, blah, blah. It's not wasted. I can focus with it, right? Because left side has it. They normally can't do anything. Can they not focus on not their turn as the thing? It doesn't say the players have this on their turn. It says all players have. But can the left side not act because it's not their turn? Yeah, that's the only thing. Normally it's done because there's no artifacts with focus. I think you're right. I'm like 95% sure, but there's like this 5% that says, ooh, this might work. Because I had never saw anything that said you can't focus on your turn, but it is taking an action. But you can take other actions when it's not in your turn. It doesn't really matter. It's just a funny interaction. I'll probably ask about this later. That's why I left it over there. I'll see if there's a ruling on it, but it's just an interesting thing. It doesn't really make a difference here. Right now, anyway. 8 recruit. Oh, I get 2 bystanders, right? Yeah, so bystander, and then Amy comes in. She's at 3 attack. We know what she does. Hello, Amy. 3 attack for you. I'm not using the good dice. And what do I want to take? I'll take the other lead, the Dormammu, for 4. And there's Son of Zeus. That could have been a lot useful 1 card earlier, as I would have had the recruit for it. Rescue a bystander, then you get +1 attack for each bystander in your victory pile. Check it out. It's kind of like Black Widow, right? I have, by the way, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This card could win me the game, but it's a little too late, I think. We'll see. We'll see if I still have a chance at getting it. Let's see where that last strike is. Okay, 1. Reveal. It's a twist, so that means the strike is under Firestar. And we'll get a sidekick, because I don't need to reveal anything else. It is a standard sidekick. Alright. Oh, wait, I'm on the right-hand side. Okay. I got a little mixed up because of the whole bystander thing, but I did get Okoye on the right, which is good because I got wounds and strength, so I'll take it. Okay. Okoye is on the right. And, yes, we're all good there. This bystander goes to the right-hand side as well, because that's the one from the fight. Fortune teller should be the one on the top there. Okay, we're good. The perils of two-handed solo. Back to the left. Here's my deck. I have that extra couple of cards. Turn 31, I'm going to put in Firestar. Who's got the KO some stuff effect. And that is the Master Strike. I don't even have to look, but I might just do it anyway if I have the extra recruit. Okay, let's see if Carnivore can get me an Okoye card. Here we are. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Didn't do it. But I can play Prince of Power to see what's there before I maybe do a Carnage draw. 3 recruit. Reveal the top card of your deck. Because 0 KO it. It doesn't. It's another Carnage. And I don't think I have a way to draw it except for with Carnage, and I can't use that excessive violence. Rending Claws, I got 2 attack on there. Shield Trooper, 3, 4. General Okoye is 8. And then my recruit is 1, 2, 3, 5 more. I'm at 8 recruit, 8 attack. I'm not fighting Exodus right now, so not as useful. Will any of these villains let me draw a card? No. KO, KO, rescue bystanders, which might draw a card, and then gain the hero. I can get Son of Zeus over here. This side has plenty of bystanders. Yeah, so the bystanders I was counting earlier were the left-hand sides. So now I can get this. If only I could wall crawl it, but I took out the Henchmen. Let me just confirm how many bystanders I have now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 14. Son of Zeus can hit the Mastermind all on its own. The problem is the deck has so many cards in it, I'm going to have to get lucky with how often I see it. Right-hand side has a smaller deck, but how many bystanders? I think I still have plenty. 3, but I might not be able to get it in the time. 4, 5. All right, I'm going to recruit Son of Zeus over here. Yeah, there's no way I can wall crawl this. All of them are gone. All the henchmen are gone. But I'm taking it. So hopefully I can see it soon. Replace with... Hey, me too. Thank you for coming to the stream. Do you have any favorite heroes or expansions? Okay, 8 attack. Let's go with, you can put in exclamation setup if you want to see what setup I'm playing today. I can fight Firestar and Amy to do some KOs, so let's do that. Firestar first. Top card of my deck is, well, it's Carnage. It's not going to go through, so I know what's at the top. So if I fight Hellstorm, I'm going to fail it. I'll just fight her anyway. So the top card of my... top card of my deck is Carnage, but it's going to do nothing. And I'll fight Amy here for 3 and rescue her. Fight, KO one of your heroes. I will KO a shield agent. And she is gone. Okay, and I have one more focus left, one more recruit left. Is that right? I played these. Yeah, I have one. I got something for 7. I had 8. So let's just reveal this Master Strike just as a formality. Oh, Umar. Oh, no, the strike might be here under Umar. I forgot she had one. So this could be the strike. It is. Okay, this is the strike. Okay. Not a lot of turns left, you guys. Very few. I can even calculate just how many turns I have. Once I play one twist, if I have only twists left, the game is over at the end of that turn. No, it's not. It's over immediately because the dimensions get destroyed. So I got to pick someone to go in the city. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns left because, oh no, I got the strike. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll have destroyed 1, 2, 3, 4 dimensions, and that's not 5. I got 6 turns left. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the next pull destroys a dimension. 6 turns, 5 turns left before I lose. On turn 6 I lose. All right, so let's go ahead and put Umar. Well, Umar's got her ambush effect, which is choose a player to make a demonic bark with Umar to KO a hero for the choice from the HQ. Okay, let's put her into the city. She's going to ambush, and then I can reveal this twist as a formality. Okay. I'll still choose... I got that rare on the left now. I'm going to choose the right-hand side. My side right now. Okay, demonic bargain. Oh, you got to be kidding me! I would have drawn it this turn. Probably the worst success with demonic bargain this entire game. I would have drawn it with the sidekick. But it wouldn't let me hit the Mastermind anyway, so whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay. I guess it would depend on the second card I draw, but very unlikely. Okay, wound for me on the right. And I will go ahead and KO Dark Strength Spider-Man. That was really unfortunate. Okay, there's a divided Hercules. Well, let's draw what was there. Let's see what the second card would have been with the sidekick. It would have been... Oh, man, it would have been Proxima and her rare. Before I draw the second card, I got to see. That would have given me... Oh, it would have been the covert. Oh, man, that would have given me 4, 8... I could hit the Mastermind. Almost, actually. I would have gotten 4, 8, 11, 12. Depending on what this second card was. Yep. If I hadn't done that, I could have hit the Mastermind this turn. Shoot. Well, that's why they're demons, I suppose. Here we go. Gruesome Feast. That's really unfortunate. All right, that's excessive violence. I can't do it now. Proxima, 3 more attack. Soldier, 7. Prince of Power. That really hurt. I could have picked Moon Knight, but no, I didn't want to destroy that dimension. But 7 recruit. 7 attack. I can fight Umar now. Oh, that's true. I would have only drawn both Proximas. So I still would have been short 1. Is there any way I could have drawn anything after that? Nope. Okay, so I don't feel as bad, but still, I don't get to have the rare at all. Okay, let's fight her this time. Are there any heroes in... Is there anything worth it in the KO pile? Whatever, I'm going to take her out anyway. Take her out for 7. I will choose the... I'll choose my own side again. Demonic Bargain. It's an operative. Finally, no wounds. To gain a hero from that choice, that costs 6 or less from the KO pile. KO pile's over here. Okay. Oh wait, did I grab what was here? I just knocked something out of the way. Yeah, it's a twist. There we go. Okay. It's mostly wounds. It's all wounds except for Spider-Man. Well, it says a hero of their choice, the Caustic Celeste, so it could be a gray. I don't know. I'll take Dark Strength. I'll gain it. Put this all back in the KO pile up there. Okay, 7 recruit. Let's get a Master Combatant. And there's another Proxima. Let's get a Sidekick. Rusty. Is that the first ex-student I've seen this game? I think so. And then 1, I will reveal the final card from the final dimension here, and it is a twist. So everything is visible now, and as you can see, strike, twist, Moon Knight, twist, twist, strike, twist. Haven't destroyed a single dimension yet, but boy, I'm about to. We're going to do a big chain of destroying dimensions at the end of the game. Four, 5, 6. See how close I can get. Alright, looks like we're going to destroy our first dimension. We're going to put Moon Knight into the city. And this dimension is blown up. Face up wound goes on its space. That is 1 dimension destroyed, and the rest are following very shortly. Okay. Rending Claws, Rending Claws. I get to draw 2 cards if I do an excessive violence, which I can probably do. And then Crowd Favorite, 2 more attack, up to 8. I get to rescue 2 bystanders when I fight. Troopers, 9. And then I got 1 recruit, which I won't play just yet. Okay, we're going to fight Moon Knight. Well, I'll play the agent, actually. We're going to fight Moon Knight with excessive violence, get him for 5. I KO 1 of my heroes. And Moon Knight goes away. Now I get to do everything. I get to draw 2 cards, rescue 2 bystanders. So here we go, draw 2 cards. 1, 2. That's not good. Rescue 2 bystanders. Here we go. We got... Okay, we got a standard one, and we got Magma in my deck now for some reason. And we'll fight the mindless ones so I can get 2 more bystanders. Here we go. I will choose the other side to make the demonic bargain. And Hercules, again, screws it up on the other side. So, wound. To gain Spider Sense Tingling. And the mindless ones are gone, but I get 2 more bystanders from Hercules because it says whenever. It's not like Heroium. All right. I got a standard and I got the Animal Trainer, which make things cheaper to recruit. Instinct and Covert, which is not a great one to get late game like this. 3 total recruit. I can take one of these instincts. I have nothing else to reveal. So, I'll take the full price divided card just as a principle of the thing. Okay. Here we are. I wonder if any tournament entries have come in while I've been playing. I have not got a single triggered Okoye ambush this entire game. Not a single one. So now we gotta start fighting revealing Master Strikes, otherwise we get a chain reaction of losing. So we're gonna blow up the first dimension and play a Master Strike on purpose. And like as these dimensions get destroyed, Dormammu keeps coming out and getting stronger. So here we go. Master Strike is played from Dimension 1. Let's just see how long I can stretch this out. Max on my VP. All right, because I am playing for the league here. Okay, each player reveals the top card of their deck and discards if it costs 0. All right, so Operative is discarded, then Demonic Bargains happen, and right side still succeeds, left side fails, left side gets a wound, and discard down to 3 cards each side. I'm going to keep my Carnivore, I'm going to keep my Divided, I'm going to keep my Proxima. Everybody else gets discarded. Left-hand side is going to keep Okoye, and Bridge. Okay, let's see what I can do. If I can at least hit Satana, get some bystanders, I'll be happy. So Carnivore, draw 2 cards, 1, 2. Okay, Dark Strength, playing it for the first time this game. 1 attack, top card of my deck. Costs 4, so this does absolutely nothing. I can draw Proxima. That'll give me... oh, I can discard, though. I can discard Manly Dullard, because I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can at least hit Satanic Hellstrom to get some bystanders. So, I'll play a Manly Dullard up to 4 attack by discarding the operative. I'll play Master Combative, has an attack symbol up to 6. Let's fight Satanic Hellstrom for 5. Okay, I will choose myself. I'll get... no, because I got Proxima on the top. Left-hand side, I don't know what's there. So, left-hand side, cool. I succeed the Demonic Bargain. No wounds, and I get 3 bystanders on the left. Right-hand side gets the villain. Left-hand side gets the bystanders. Here we go. Oh, we got some interesting stuff for the left-hand side. Left-hand side gets to draw... okay, now this says when you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, but I'm pretty sure even though I'm not drawing a new hand of cards, left hand still gets to draw an extra card at the end of this turn. That would be the intention. So I'm going to draw 1 card on the left-hand side at the end of this turn. Left hand's also going to Radiation Scientist. You may KO one of your heroes or hero from your discard pile. I will KO the Shield Agent from my discard pile, just, you know, on the sake of principle. And then the third one is the Board Gamer, where, oh, I have to count the victory points. I can tell the left side's deck is bigger. I'm just going to say left-hand side. Hello, Time Roll. I'm about to fail spectacularly, so I'm glad you're here. Although, where's the Dormammu tactic? Just by weight alone, yeah, left-hand side's got more VP. So, left-hand side draws a card. I'm pretty sure. You know, I gotta scan. This is the worst time to check how much VP. Yeah, it's the left-hand side. Okay, draw a card. It is... I got Carnivore on the left, and I got an extra card draw at the end of this turn. Okay, right hand is done. So now I draw a new hand on the left. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to discard a bunch of cards, but I get to pick. So left-hand side shuffles and draws a card at the end of this turn. And I'm going to have to go down to 3. But it can be a good 3. It's still going. Look at the dimensions, Montax. It's down to the wire. I will not go without a fight. I will not. I refuse. All right, I got a Shield Agent on the left. All right. Here we go. Turn 35. Here's what I've got. I got to whittle this down to 3 cards. Oh, it's only 5 because I already lost one. All right, drew 2. Okay. Here we go. Turn 35. I'm going to destroy this dimension here. Get another Master Strike happening because I have no choice. Destroy this dimension. Explode. Epic Dormammu is going to epically... oh, I didn't up the count of dimensions destroyed. There's 3 dimensions destroyed. Again, each player reveals the top card of their deck. Discards if cost 0. Shield Agent gets discarded, and then reveal both cards. Okay, so left-hand side doesn't get a wound. Right-hand side does get a wound from the Demonic Bargain. There you go. And we got to discard down to 3 cards. Definitely the Agent. 1 more. GW Bridge. But then I can't activate Lead the Dormammu. To My Last Breath is going. Although, no, To My Last Breath can give me a wound for... but then I can't activate... oh, I can't activate. I got Carnivore. Okay, GW Bridge is gone. I can do this in this order. Okay. Right-hand side. It's actually pretty fun. It's challenging, but it's been fun. All right, I got the rare, so I'm going to get rid of the operative. Gruesome Feast. I can get... oh, wait. If I keep Gruesome Feast, I can get Covert. So I can get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, man. Okay. If I keep these 3, that's 3, 7, 11, 13 attack. That's enough to hit the Mastermind. Yep. So these 3 will let me hit the Mastermind one more time. Cool. That's some VP for me. Nice. I got these 3 left. I get to hit him one more time. Very excited. All right, let's play this hand out. Now that he's done that, start with Carnivore. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Nothing. Trash. Lead the Dormammu. Let's play it for 2. Attack. I may KO a wound from my discard. Yep, from my discard pile, the one I got earlier. To get +2 attack up to 4. I don't know why I'm getting all this attack. It's not going to do anything. And now to my last breath, we'll see if I draw into something good. 2 more attack. I'll draw a card, get 1 attack. It is Rending Claws. That's enough for normal things, but not for Dormammu. Yep, I got 2, 4, 6, 7, and I get a wound. And I'll play Rending Claws for 2 more. I'm at 9, which does absolutely nothing. The Shield Agent is 10. I got pretty close. And then 1 Recruit, which doesn't do anything. Everything's revealed. Thank you for that. It'll be over very shortly. Then I can get this setup up for you guys, build setup B, do all that good stuff. So let's see. That's it. 5, 6. I'm going to discard down to 3 in a second. And I'm going to lose on this turn, so I don't even... this is my last turn. This is my very last turn. But I can hit the Mastermind on this turn, which is very exciting. All right. The last dimension that I can destroy, I lose at 5 when half of them are gone. There's 9, so we can do the math. I destroy the dimension. Last turn. 1 more hit on the Mastermind. Looking for a standard wound so I can block that. All right, that's gone. That's gone. 4 dimensions destroyed. Here we go. Top card of each side's deck. Discard if it costs 0. Both of them. But once again. Ooh, Demonic Bargain. No wounds. Very last Demonic Bargain of the game. No wounds at all. Unless his tactic gives us a bargain. But I discard down to 3. I'm already there. Left-hand side really doesn't matter. So, I will still discard my 1, 2. And Hercules for being such a jerk this game and butting in when I was trying to bargain. So I got Magma, Spider-Man, and Carnivore just for fun. Okay, let's hit him. I can't believe I can actually hit him this turn. Gruesome Feast for 3. Supernova Spear activates. Because of Covert, I get 4 attack up to 7. And I get up to 11. I get 8 attack. And then I get 8 Recruit as well. And then Master Combatant. Cares about the symbols. So this is my last punch against the Mastermind. All right, 13 attack there. Let's hit him for the last time I possibly can. All right, what's the last tactic I get? Each other player makes a demonic bargain with Thermometer to discard a card with an attack icon. Whatever. Top card of the left-hand side. Trooper. No wound. And I discard Magma. He's defeated. This is going to be funny to play out at the end here. So I got 1 more tactic. And for 10 Recruit, let me get as many Spider-Man cards as I can. 2. Let's see what's there. I didn't think I'd still be going either. I'm about to lose, but I'm about to lose in style. Another Spider-Man. Down to 6. What's the cheapest thing? Another Carnivore. Could have used this Sovereign Bodyguard earlier. And another Spider-Man. I've used up all my Recruit. For really no good reason at all. All right, here we go. Here's what happens, everybody. Here's my hand, but I gotta play one of these twists. And as soon as I do, I lose. So, in which way do I lose? Do I lose immediately when the twist is played because now the space is empty? Or do I have to fulfill the twist first? I think it pauses before the twist takes effect. So let's just do this in the right order. Which one should I play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with the one in the end. 5. All right, I play this twist. Evil wins immediately because before I even get to use the twist effect, I don't think I've played a game where I've played only 1 twist effect the entire game. I blow up Dimension 5 before I can even do the twist. Evil wins, and it was inevitable. That was rough. I hung in there as long as I possibly could. That was my second twist play of the entire game. 3, 4, 5, 6. I brought the dimensions down to just twists. But as far as a league score, hey, D20, if you have any questions about like basic things you saw, please let me know. This was my Thursday streams are randomized from a ton of different sets. Here, I'll show you real quick. This was the setup, so you can see there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different expansions represented here. So, or 8 different expansions, so a lot was going on. Oh yeah, Randomizer's been tough, it's been unforgiving, but let me do the predictions. Let me count my VP so you know what my score is for the league, because I got a lot of VP, I got a lot of turns, and I got no escape, so it's going to be pretty good for a losing game. So, we'll see. Alrighty. Predictions. And stick around. Remember, tomorrow's the Chaos Mode stream, so you want those channel points for raiding with me. Special rules say dimension explosions can happen in the middle of another card effect. Yep, so regular twisting, so it just ends right there. Yep, you're totally right. All right, it was a lose. Evil wins. So, 0 escapes, 37 turns, which I'm going to write down just in case for my reference. 37 turns, 0 escapes, which is nice. And total VP, I got a lot of VP. I even hit Dormammu 1 extra time there at the end. A lot of it was bystanders. I got a ton of bystanders. One of you lucky ducks is going to get... Where even is it? Where even is it? Here. One of you is going to get Son of Zeus, and you're going to be able to hit the Mastermind every turn because you're going to have like 14 bystanders. You know, Black Widow light, but it's going to work for you. It didn't work for me. Didn't show up late until late. Okay, left-hand side, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23, 26, 27, 30, 31, 32, 34, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52 card pickup on the left-hand side. Hope not. 52 left. Right-hand side, we've got 6, 9, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 22, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 42 on the right. Okay. 94 total VP. Respectable. Not as high as I wanted it to be, even though I got all VP from all villains. None of them escaped. I left 2 VP on the table, or 3 from Dormammu, him and his Mastermind card. I got plenty of bystanders. It should be pretty good. I guess not too high of a VP. I guess Spider Friends will have that much VP. All right, I'm going to go take care of this stuff off screen for you guys. Get you guys set up A, set up B up there. Get your tournament entries in. You have less than 6 hours now to get those in if you haven't done that yet. Has anybody finished a pod? I should go check. Let's go see who we're rating right now. Thank you for coming by. Who's playing some board games? If anybody in chat is about to start a stream or knows a stream that's on, let me know. I'm always taking suggestions. We'll go say hello. But, oh, I don't know what Assorted Meeples is playing, but it looks pretty interesting. All right, we're going to go visit our old friends. Pod 10 is done. Or I'll go update that right now before I do the league. Assorted Meeples is playing some fun stuff. So we're going to go over there, give them a warm welcome, get those channel points, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Chaos. Take care, everybody.